Hello, hello, hello. Are we back? Are we finally back after our extended break from the streaming? Hello. Hopefully I've done this right. I never know. We are back after a little break. And we're going to be playing Conquest with Hoshido units. Ooh. The Speedwing pendulum has swung back and forth between Fates and Engage, and it's time for Fates again. So, hello. We're playing Lunatic Conquest with Birthright units. I've wanted to do this for a very long time. A big thank you to Bozo for helping me out with this about over a month ago. Finally getting around to doing it now. So easy mode? I don't know. I'm curious to find out. Black Mask with a membership. Hi, Speedwing. Hello, Black Mask. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be easier or harder. So we're going to have Norian weapons. I thought Hoshidan weapons would be too far. So we're going to have Norian weapons. We're not going to have all the crazy, bolt Naganatas and stuff like that. But, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I feel like some of the early game Birthright units are pretty weak. I do not want my current to look like that. Do we want male or female, actually? We probably want female. I think Jacob is going to be very useful. Let's just go with this. Doesn't really matter too much. I like the blue. So this is the Japanese version of the game. No early game Rinka completely shifts the balance. I know, right? So I did the tutorial and Charlotte replaced Rinka. What is this? I'm a little, let's just leave it as Kamui. I'm a little scared that there's not going to be early game tanks because we're not going to have Effie, obviously. No Rinka. We get a Borrow quite early, I think. That's about it. So, as far as our Corrin, I'm half tempted to go defense. Roma will literally trivialize this challenge, do you think? He might do. I feel like the reason why Rome is so good in Birthright, though, is because he enemy phases so much. You can't enemy phase that much in Conquest, but, he is very, very strong. He is very, very strong. Hinata is very good. Well, funny you say that. That is my plan. We are going to Hinata Max. Sorry, give me 1 second. I've got to get used to playing Fates again. The last Fire Emblem I played was 3 houses on actual hardware, so I think we're going to go Wyvern. I'm going to go Wyvern. Yes, Hinata Oni Savage, I think, is going to be our best bet and an early game tank. So, while we don't have the Hoshidan Armory, I think they get joining weapons. So, depending on whether we get a guard Naginata or not, could change everything. Because Hinoka does technically come with one. That could be very good. Tapaki and Reina will... Oh, Reina! Well, that's the thing. Birthright's early game units are questionable, right? Oh, did I do Branch of Fate? Or is this the tutorial? This is the tutorial. What am I doing? Sorry. 1 second. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's been so long. Thrown off by the Japanese text. Thrown off by the Japanese text. Okay. So what is it? New decision. Restart from the decision point. Oh look, I've already got a Corrin. A completely different Corrin, a much uglier Corrin. Let's stick with this one, just for brevity's sake. Sorry about that. Kamui. I will be thrown off by the Japanese, by the way. Let's definitely go defense. Luck. Wyvern, that works. No. Hopefully this will actually be the correct one this time. Why are you playing in Japanese? I could not get this to work on my English versions at all. And thankfully Bozo helped me out with a Japanese version. And also it means we can do face touching, which is, kind of fun. Kind of looks like if Lorenz had a daughter. A little bit, yeah. Big brother Marx. He's a Marxist. So the names are going to be the Japanese translations. Now, I don't know how many other changes there are, really. It's a shame we're not doing Rev, then we could get the true peak of Baruka Saizo. Side with Anya. We'll side with Anya. The localization dumbed down all the dialogue. I don't know how far this translation patch goes. We'll see. No Rev in this version? Oh yeah, true. Kabooey. Now, I might be a bit disastrous here. Like I said, the last game I played was Free Houses. I gotta get in the Fates mindset again. Joker? Persona reference? Oh my goodness. Persona? Okay, let me know about sound and stuff, by the way. I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue. Looking cool, Joker. Yeah, so we got Joker. Takumi, who is still Takumi. Sakura is still Sakura. Hinoka is still Hinoka. Huh, interesting. I wonder if the Hishodins. Why am I struggling to say this word? The characters from Birthright retain their names because they're already Japanese. Oh no, Flora, Elise, Camilla. It's just Joker. It's just Joker. Oh, we actually get Ryoma here, who usually wins this. That's pretty nice. He has the mod that makes them speak once you pick them, do I? I just have whatever I was sent, to be fair. Rip Camilla. The Fujin bow. Now, weapons having different names is definitely going to throw me off massively. Massively. Now, it'd be nice if we could get some XP here. I don't know how much it really matters, but we can try. I gave Rinka an actual letter when localizing this in English. Really? Oh my goodness, what is that Korean voice? No, you're not Takumi, you're Leo. Oh. Okay, well, thanks for coming. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. See you in a few months. Whoa. That's a good start, isn't it? Leo pretty good, it turns out. The most annoying part is we just have to go through all this again. So in terms of how we're going to play this, I'm going to kind of Iron Man it, but I don't want to call it an Iron Man. So what we're going to do is we're just going to play normally. If units stay dead, if the units die, they'll stay dead. The reason I say this is I've got a feeling that we're not going to beat Chapter 10 first try. And I would just like to actually see the game and see how the characters work throughout the game. I don't know, who knows? Maybe we'll Iron Man it, maybe we won't. We'll come to that question when it happens. So Iron Man, I mean, yes. I just don't want to call it that and then be like, oh, actually, guys, now I'm resetting and it's Tin Man or whatever, because I don't agree with all that sort of nonsense. Practice before Iron Man? Well, this is the thing. I know Conquest relatively well, but using different characters, not knowing who to use and what, you know, who does what where, might be a bit tricky. We'll try and miss again, by the way. Maybe we'll do something a bit different this time. Chapter 10 of Birth Quest is pretty hard, but the enemies become Norian. Oh, what, for a Boro-chan? Yeah, I was wondering how she would work. We could use the Jonkler. It's 93%. Come on. Don't do it again. Also, do I have animations off? I should probably turn animations on. Let's turn animations on. There we go, that's more like it. Animations on. Very nice. He's one heal off level 5, how I like to do it. Instantly get live to serve, which is so useful. Nothing ever changes. Gratitude, it's called in the Japanese, apparently. And game will be hell for sure. I mean, yeah. True. The Raijin Katana. Interesting that Siegfried is the same. I wonder if that's because it's like a European thing. I love the theme of Fates. You know, I glaze Fates a lot, but for good reason. I love the whole European versus the East. Laura. Hitaka has better stats for a while? I mean, Hitaka, how on earth are we going to get Hitaka? I don't think Hitaka's happening, right? Unless we have a Orochi, but then is Orochi going to even be able to hit Hitaka? Like, with weapon triangle and everything? I don't know when we're going to get units, because I was expecting to get Rinka early. I really was. I was kind of hoping that this would be a Rinka Glaze Fest. Don't kill Roma and run at us. Thank you. You get Orochi on his map. Oh, so she replaces Nyx. That kind of makes sense. Hitaka should have been Daniela. That would have been kind of cool, actually. Okay, I probably don't need to be scared of Flora. Oof. Let's just use this goddess icon now. Let's definitely do that. Rinka replaces Charlotte, so she joins on chapter 13 with her conquest enemy bases. Oh, Rinka might be pretty good then. Might be pretty good. I mean, where would you fit Rinka in though? If they're trying to do replacements that make sense, where would you get Rinka? You just add her in as an extra unit somewhere? Because she's kind of like a free unit, right? She just sort of appears. Let's see if we can't. If we do this, the sword probably be fine. Despite being Norian counterparts, Benny and Charlotte designed to be. Oh, my chat is getting cut off. 1 second. You can tell I've not done this in a while. How's that? Rinka joins chapter 13. That's bad. It depends. If they scale her up, it might not be. Oh no. Oh dear. Does Jacob stay dead? Surely not, right? Oh, warp. Hey, we get warp in this game. I'm assuming this is rescue. Or we could just kill Elise, probably. Yeah, I think he does stay dead if he dies in the very first chapter. That would be unfortunate. We might want to reclass Jacob if things look a bit bleak in terms of like units being tanky. She should have joined in Nyx's place. Maybe. Hey, there we go. Sorry, Ryoma with a U. Who replaces Nyx? Orochi? Apparently so. Noah's in chat are saying that's the case. Which kind of makes sense. Because Orochi's also a floater, like Nyx. Because isn't Orochi Corrin's mother's retainer or something like that? The deep lore is not my greatest strength. What do we want? Shopper Armory, Shopper Armory. We kind of want a shop, I think. I think what we need to do is we need to conserve the few Hoshidan staves we get. Because they're very good, because they're 2 range, right? And they're the only ones we're going to get. So I don't really want to be blasting through them. Get support? With Joker? I want to get the face touching as soon as possible. Wine bottle is okay. Berries. And what's our material? Where is our material? Swords. Swords isn't great. Did anyone say Anamaxing? Swords is probably one of the worst things we could have gotten, but that's okay. He will touch Hannah every chapter. Will we now? Let's move the important ones close. Get the Jonkler heal staff. Yeah. Freeze. Tempting. So this very first chapter, we don't have Effie. We're not going to have Effie to choke the point. And I struggle with this first chapter on regular Conquest. I don't know why. I just do. That's probably fine. Oh, he had a heal anyway. I was thinking about Sakura. My goodness. Wait, can we get vulneries? Yes, we can. I might just buy a couple of vulneries as well. Good just to have them floating around. Silas is still here. Yeah, that makes sense. And he's probably going to be essential. As much as I want to use the Birthright units as much as possible, you know, I don't really want to use Kaze and, you know, ones that you could normally have. I'm probably going to have to use Silas a bit. Be a bit weird to not use him, you know? No defense pair up is going to feel really bad for a while. Absolutely. Great Night, Silas. Well, that's the thing. I might early promote Silas, and that way we won't use him throughout the whole thing, but he'll be very useful for when we do need him, which is these early chapters. The silly ass, Silas. Oh boy. I always choke this chapter, always, in regular Conquest, and I feel like it's going to be a lot worse here, depending on who we get. I'm assuming it's Sakura and her retainers, right? So, can I do the huge 11 speed? Dragonstone it is. Tsubaki and Hannah. Oh, wonderful, Hannah. She'll save us. Do you think Sophie is a good unit? I love Sophie. Sophie's one of the children that I usually pick up early. If I pick up any early children, it's usually Sophie, just because you can get her so fast. Strength, skills, speed. Okay. Defense would be nice. I mean, we get a bit of defense with the boom, but I would like more. Did they use Birthright AI? I don't think so. As far as I'm aware, this is just Conquest with replacement. Yeah, this is Lunatic. What's wrong? What happened? What have I done? Have I pressed something wrong? They attacked even though they do 0 damage. They didn't do 0 damage. A cornered beast, right? Now you got me second guessing myself. No, you're kind of right. Faceless on this chapter always attack even if they do 0 damage. Huh, I never knew that. And you think I would? Okay, this works. I guess it's just for this chapter. I guess that makes sense. Otherwise, what might happen is you choke with Effie or someone. Effie with a Silas backpack probably has enough defense that they don't do any damage as well. And these hit rates. Why are we already facing dodgy hit rates? Now, I don't really know what I'm going to do here. I think we might have to hide. I think we might have to hide either at the top or the bottom of the map. Thoughts on Corrin coming to Shadows as a season pass? Well, what a surprise. They finally do another Fire Emblem character and it's locked behind money. She's okay. I don't really know why they made her a cyborg. I guess that's like her thing, but they're all animals. So her being a cyborg is strange. We get Cyrus? I don't actually know all the Japanese names, so it'll be quite fun to learn them. Hello, Cyrus and little Sakura. So remind me of how Sakura's personal works again. Is it 2 tiles? Yeah, 2 tiles. Okay. Arguably better than Elisa's in a way. You can use it a lot more safely. Already looking a little bit Yeah, I gotta make sure of movement ranges, because normally what I do is I put him here. And at least to the left-hand side, but Sakura has less move. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I wish it was warp. I'm pretty sure it's rescue. Yeah, it's rescue. Still, early rescue's not bad. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? I want to heal up Jacob. I might just prepare to weather the storm. I honestly might just force down here. That's where the boss is. Although dealing with the boss on my own terms might be better with Engine and Choke. If to serve heal, yeah, it'll be quite small before. Yeah, let's not be greedy. Let's just... I'm very scared that we're not going to be tanky enough for this. Honestly, I'm going to have Vulnerary and then we might live to serve another turn. How's Birth Quest going? Well, we just started. Technically, we're on season 2. If you count us missing the first attack of the whole game with Corrin. Is freeze staff better than rescue staff? No. Yes and no. Honestly, freeze is really useful for getting you out of a bind, but rescue in general is just fantastic. See, with the personals, Silas would take 4 damage and 2 shot. Yes, that's true. That is true. No, I know. I mean, remember my, Harold. Remember my Conquest Iron Man? That basically revolved around Silas's personal. We get Tsubaki! 9 strength, 10 speed. Looks pretty similar to how he normally is. 11 defense and res is really nice. And Hannah, the worst unit in Rev that's completely unusable. There's nothing you can do to make her work. It's so sad. It makes me cry every time. Let's just force our way through these guys. 2 times 0 damage. Hannah solo, please. No. We'll probably use her, especially as we've got forges for swords. The great first impression, Hannah. Speedwing's Rev Hannah is his version of 40 unique maps. Don't even get me started on that 40 unique maps. I think the main part of that is there was a misunderstanding about what I meant by unique. Now that's more like it, Tsubaki. 6-cornered beast and all that, you'll be alright. This isn't the best position to be in. I really wanna push through these guys if possible. 12 speed pair up might get through, but will that even be enough damage? No, it won't. Yeah, he has a sword slayer, which I'm assuming is the sword catcher. Not bad. Like I said, we've got Norian shocks, so any of these Hoshido weapons are actually quite valuable. I usually buy a Sneed tonic. Yeah, I probably should have. Quite often I'll go speed boon rather than defense boon. I've only really gone defense boon here just because I'm scared. I'm scared of not having enough defensive units. So Corrin Dragonstone's going to be our sort of version. Oh yeah, Tsubaki can fly. I'm an idiot. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm used to playing Conquest in a certain way. And it's going to throw me off because I'm not used to having a flying unit in this chapter. Picture upscaling actually good. I tried it, really. Like the Japanese version, I put in my HD texture pack and it's kind of HD-ified everything in the European version, but all the text it hasn't, because obviously it's Japanese. And like put in, do we want to take a hit here just to get some damage on them? Maybe we do, just to really clear this out. If we can clear this out, then we've got a 1-tile choke, the classic 1-tile choke. Yeah, the text doesn't get upscaled. Baki gonna fall off, but early game flight is huge. Yeah, it is really, really nice. I mean, what we could do is, if we use Tsubaki for a bit, promote him early when he starts to fall off a bit, and then we just have a rally speed. It's not bad. He'll get it eventually just from using staves. Oh! Oh! I don't know if this is actually the smartest move, but hey, we're kind of committed into going this route now. Yes. Can we get Kaldori in this mod? I don't see why not. I imagine we'll just get the children chapters. Hey, the cool Zekrom with $5. Thank you so much. Actually, Hannah can solo the entirety of Rev. I saw this bald guy do it. He also said there was one bad level that's only 2% of the total game. Truer words have never been said. Hey, Tsubaki, that's pretty good. What's really nice about Tsubaki is his personal gives him really good hit. But yeah, was it 2%? I thought it was 4%. I feel like people have lowered it to try and make it seem more worse. But it was like 4%, I'm pretty sure. And when Mangs did the full playthrough of Rev, wow, HP, skill, speed, luck, defense, and res on Joker. They never saw it coming. But, yeah, when he did it, it worked out to be about 2% of his playthrough's time, which is very funny. Okay. Oh, we could feed Hannah. What could possibly go wrong with feeding Hannah instead of actually good unit? Everything but strength and magic. Ironically, I would actually kind of like to see strength. I would like to see a bit of strength. That really helps on the Ice Village map if he can one-round the mages. But what if she misses? If she misses, it's GG, so let's just go give it to Silas. I don't trust that she won't have a dodgy hit rate. It's also Lance XP for him, which is very nice. I like getting D rank on Silas as soon as possible. Okay. The plan is sort of working. I might leave Joker, because he'll be able to heal. He'll be able to heal up Corrin and get lifted up for a big slap of XP. Yeah, here's the boss. If we can kill the boss and this guy, then we can just choke this point. It should be okay. Just gotta keep half an eye out for Seal Speed, because Seal Sneed, yeah, there it is. Can be quite spooky. Ah, these woods, man. How far are they going to move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're going to be like here. So we do have a couple of turns. I think this is fine. But also backpack onto Sabaki just to... You could backpack onto Sabaki to drop Corrin off and then transfer drop. Yeah, I think I see it. I think I see it. I need to get my head in the Fates game again. It's been a while. Don't risk Tsubaki. It's not risking Tsubaki. What I'm trying to do is this. Switch. Separate like this. And we get the little Sakura bonus. I'm using the Hoshido staff. Is this an Iron Man? I'm going to play it like one. I'm not explicitly calling it an Iron Man because what will probably happen is that we'll just die on chapter 10 almost immediately. And I kind of want to play through. But if units die, they're going to stay dead. I'm just going to play this how I would normally play a Fire Emblem game, really. We could tank this guy. With this. Sakura best girl, please marry her. I'm female Corrin. But, to be fair, we could have gone male Corrin and class change Sakura. If you class change Sakura super early, she's really good. She's really good in a physical class. Same with Azama. We could marry Azama. Although part of me kind of wants to marry Hinata and get our pickle son. We could make a super pickle son. Sakura can get the Shining Bow. Absolutely. Yeah, actually. So there's probably less reason to do that, actually. Yeah, this might be a bit spooky. This is where freeze would be nice, potentially. Joker kind of needs to debuff this guy. Although he has Wary Fighter anyway. Maybe we're fine. How much damage are you going to do to Corrin? A lot. But if he's the only guy, he can't kill. This is seriously a hard way to play Conquest. You need tanks. Birthright had so few. Yes, I went Defense Boon Corrin. That's my master plan. Oh, no. Not again. That is my master plan, is Defense Boon Corrin. And Hinata, only Savage. End of the run. It's not brilliant. 15, that's okay. That's less okay. 15-6. No, that's actually fine. Rinka joins too late. I know. I'm Rinka fanboy #1. And you don't get her. Well, I think she's Charlotte. So in the tutorial chapters, it was Charlotte instead of Rinka. So we're going to get Rinka quite late. Which is a shame, because I'd love to blast Rinka. I'd absolutely adore blasting Rinka. Okay. Now, we got to be a bit careful here, because is he going to kill? Oh, no. We actually want him to kill. We want to kill on player phase here. Just so he doesn't take 2 hits on enemy phase. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to find out if this is easier or harder. I think the early game's going to be a lot harder, and I get the feeling the late game's going to be a lot easier. HP, strength, skill, speed, luck, defense. No, Silas, I don't want to use you. I don't want to use you, Silas. Pat with a membership. Peakwing with peak content. Thank you, Pat. 17 months. That is crazy. Thank you so much. Yeah, Cyrus sweep, I guess. He heard me saying I'm just going to early promo him. Because the thing with Birthright, right, is it's not just Ryoma. We get Scarlet and Reyna at some point. And for those of you that may be unfamiliar with Scarlet, if Scarlet has the same bases, she is going to be better than Camilla, probably. Wow, that might be a bold statement, but easily as good as Camilla. Easily as good as Camilla. Like, Scarlet is crazy. She has like 20-something defense and like 20-something strength. And Reyna, the Conquest is bow emblem. Like, bows are fantastic in Conquest. Depending on when we get Reyna, she might trivialize things. Like, if we get Reyna before the ninja chapter, she'll be so useful there. Okay, so now Silas is being seal sneeded, which is scary. Especially as we still have to deal with the boss. Eesh. This is the problem with Corrin missing, is it means we had to kill Tsubaki. I wanted to funnel this guy into. It's Ryoma, you're killing me here, Speedwing. Ryoma, I speak the Queen's English, sir. However I pronounce things is the correct method. And Ryoma's definitely not a Japanese name instead. Okay, can Corrin get in there without being ferried? No, but Hannah can drop her off into it. Oof. This is already starting to look a little bit rough. Maybe this wasn't the play. Wary Fighter's so scary. See, if we had freeze now, I should have bought that freeze. Speedwing's the most Japanese guy I know. Domo Origato, Mr. Roboto. Oof. Ideally, what we want is 2 units that can tank a hit from him again. I'm pretty sure he's going to one-shot. Anna, 24. Takes away. Yeah, she doesn't. So, if needs be, we can body block with Hannah. The problem is this. I'll have the Ryoma with the mushy peas and chips, mate. Watch your Saizo be much worse than green Saizo? Really? Saizo is awesome. Saizo is such a good unit. His son's pretty good as well. Oh, I'm frozen. It's not just this. Oh dear. Kinda need Corrin in there. I can put Corrin onto Hannah. Hannah drops Corrin off there, right? Then we just use 2 high health people to tank around with the boss. I think that's what we have to do. It's a bit rough, but I'm for lack of better options. Ah, but who is our high health people if Hannah's doing this? Oh no. This is not a good start. He'll double. Oof. Who has the vulneraries? Yeah, sorry I'm taking a while on this turn. I'm just got to figure out. There is a move. There is a correct sequence here. Wow, 0 damage. Turtle mode? Yeah, it has to be. I mean, this map is usually turtle mode, but this is an even more special case. So 11, 24. I hate doing maths. 13. Twice. Oh dear. I think we just need to tank a turn. Tank a turn and see where that gets us. And then this. Tsubaki would love a vulnerary. Like this. Ideally, we want to be in a position where we can just have one unit hold this for a turn and then everyone else just gangs up on the boss. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Make sure she's on the stone. Did I do this right? Scared Hannah's gonna be in the boss's range. I think that's it. I think that's it. He lives! I do. I had a bit of an extended break, but we're back. Now, unfortunately, I'm also just extremely busy still, but I'm gonna try and fit some of these in the weekdays. I've got a wedding this weekend. Is there a difference between the Japanese and English version of Fates Beyond Names? We get to do the face touching. The lovely face touching. I should have bought that free staff. Is he doing what? Last weekend I was at a wedding. This weekend I'm at a wedding. The week after I'm going to Prague for a stag do, which if people don't know what that is, it might be a British term, it's like a bachelor's party. I'm doing that for a long weekend. Then I get a weekend off. And then the weekend after that, another wedding. I know too many people, I swear. Hey, she can do another turn. Perfect. This is kind of what we want. Well, I say perfect. It's not that perfect because we've still got to deal with this monstrosity and barely anyone can get to him. $23. 12. Oh my goodness, he doesn't actually with Sakura passive on full health, he does. But would he heal to full? Probably not. I'm secretly a Nepo baby spy going after weddings. Nepo baby spy? Nepo baby? I just happen to know a lot of people, unfortunately. And this is rough. I'd love to get him off that. And I think we will. Get him off the terrain. Ah, no Sakura bonus. Oh, this is rough. This is not a good start. This is this is tough. I guess. Yeah, because they're gonna get a guard gauge anyway. There's no reason not to do this. Hana could use her katana. The Hana katana, yeah. Katana. Katana? And defense boon, Karin. How do we get into this mess? I was scared, okay? Normally what you do is you have Silas at the bottom or top and then Effie at the other one. But we don't have Effie, so I was scared. So I thought we'd sit down here. This audio makes me wish Speedwing's engage runs are in Japanese. I mean, you can set that in settings. Can we mute Pivot Kid? He's Stash. I know who Stash is. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully now we might be able to rush him. Silas might have recovered enough speed that he can now choke that point for a turn. Oh, Specky. It's actually a rescue staff. Yeah, it's not warp. It's not warp. I wish it was warp. Imagine how broken warp would be in Fates. I guess you don't have to. There's the witch class. Okay. Let's just try and blast this guy down and then we'll be smooth sailing. Then all we have to do is just rotate a tank and we can get some XP on people. Okay. Smooth sailing might have been a bit of a stretch. I was about to say we do that for more speed, but he has Wary Fighter. Does anyone give strength? No, they do not. Of course they don't. Man, these woods are a royal pain in my backside. Considering Hannah's doing nothing, we might put Hannah onto Cyrus. How much is this? Perfect. Okay, there we go. Whew. Let's just guarantee it. As much as I'd love to get a tiny bit of XP on Tsubaki, we've already had so many high percentage misses. Glad to see Fates characters with their real names instead of localized slave names. What's up, Norian? Hello. Hey, Norian guy, member for 50 months. Damn, so many months inactive. Woo. It's almost as if I played a game that should not be named. HP, magic, luck, defense, res, perfect. Magic and defense is what we want. We're going to be Dragonstone maxing for a while, I think. Okay, I think we got through the super scary part. But let's not be silly. Amazing, really. Being a channel member for Speedwing's like burning money. Dude doesn't stream like half the year. That's okay. The last break has been quite long. It has been quite long. The thing is, I just get into routines, right? And when I get into a routine of streaming, then I stream. If I don't, I don't. Now we've got this. Hey. And now we can do a bunch of shenanigans just to get XP on people. Maybe. Ooh. Although we can heal her. Why not? Hannah sweep. Oh! Hannah passive. Oh! I didn't realize he was on 1 health. We'll have to kill him with Joker. Wait, but then won't that put her on 2 low health HP? No! No, he's gonna... She'll kill him, and then the next guy will kill her. Is there even any way out of this mess? Yeah, we'll have to heal and then put Korin in front. Yeah. It's fine. But if you heal and trade her stuff away, yeah, that was also an option. That's true. Japanese voices, not just the voices, this is the Japanese version of the game. Being very kawaii. Sure. Kamui-chan. She's a cyborg now in Shadows. Face touching when? Well, whenever we get the option, don't you worry. Okay. Now the problem with this, let's get the heal staff off. I really don't want to spam through the Hoshido staff. Should I turn off animations for this bit or leave them on? Because this might take a little while of us just slowly chipping them down. Magic, skill, speed, luck, hey. Does face petting give any kind of benefit? It's just the same as visiting in the English version, but there's just a mini game. Turn off? Okay, I'll do it after this. Just so we can get through this horde of faceless. Leave them on, or I'm going mixed opinions in the chat. We must always pet Hannah's face. I mean, if I want to get my pickle son, we'll have to pet Hinata whenever he appears. Ooh! Ooh, ooh. Okay. I need to not be complacent with that. It's fine because it's Korin, but if we were trying to give a kill to Hannah or something, she'd be dead. This just reminds me, you into anime. I decided to see Bocchi after seeing your Benedetta ring. Ah! Benedetta mean, not particularly. I used to be more into anime when I was younger. I'll occasionally watch something. Speedwing loves Rent a Girlfriend. That's true. That is peak. That is the greatest show to ever grace our screens. I take it all back. Yeah, Rent a peak. Okay, so that's the Seal Speed guy, so we've got to be a little aware of him, but otherwise we should be fine. We'll just keep moving on up. That was dangerous if there was only 2% crits. Nordic guy with 10 memberships! Thank you so much! That's so kind of you. You got members again. Nice. Very nice. Thank you, Norian. It's very, very kind. Now, the problem with this, I don't know what health Silas is on. I'm just assuming he's on a good amount of health. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We do always have the Hoshido staff. Not feeding the Scrimblows here. I know, I want to, but this has all just been a little... I haven't done this the best. I really do want to. I'm going to try to. We might be able to back off a bit and funnel them. Because, yeah, I am a bit scared. We'll get the Bozu chapter, which is just like the ultimate training chapter. We're not going to do Bozu. Any Bozu enjoyers, we did that already in my Conquest run. If we're going to use any bow, it's going to be Setsuna. She's going to finally be good, right? This is finally her chance to shine. Unironically, this is probably Setsuna's best game. Her only problem is that she's competing against Takumi and Reina. Okay. Let's try and heal some people up so we can actually use them. Setsuna going to be the new Bozu? I don't know. The thing with Setsuna is that... Oh, magic. Nothing ever changes. War never changes. I get Hannah enough. Kaza Hannah. I didn't even notice that was her name. What? Why is she Kaza Hannah instead of just Hannah? Competing for what? In Rev, she joins the latest and is still great. I mean, she's definitely usable in Rev, but everyone's usable in Rev. I mean, when I say competing, I just mean in terms of like strong bow users. Hard gauge, my behated. She'll speed at 5. How much is the pair up giving you? Dust +2. 9. So if we actually heal him, he'll be fine. Akamit's gonna betray you anyway. Oh yeah, I wonder how that works for the end. Is it gonna be Leo? That'd be awesome. I'm not expecting it to be, but that'd be really cool. Man, this is definitely a little slower than usual Conquest. All right, I need to close YouTube again. See you and good luck. Well, thank you again, Norin. Thank you so much. It's nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Doing a drive-by member drop. What if that misses, though? What if that misses, though? Oh, we're kind of committed to it now. Oof. How are they handling the final boss? They need to use Skady, right? I have no idea. I know about as much as you do. I mean, most of the people in the chat seem to know more about this than I do, for sure. So a Takumi clone or a Leo in a bow class? It could be like an adventurer Leo. I have no clue. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm assuming they're going to replace the characters. It'd be a bit weird if they didn't. If you were kind of fighting, hey, strength, skill, speed. There we go, Hannah. Hannah Gaming. Hannah Gaming, look, she has enough strength now. Leo is Takumi on the defense map. Well, there you go. That might lead to some pretty difficult maps, actually, depending on who replaces who. Inoka's Wild Ride's gonna have Camilla. That is a very scary thought. That is a very, very scary thought, actually. I don't know how I feel about that. I didn't even need to pair Rinka and give her strength tonic. Exactly. It's almost as if she's a very good unit. The thing with Hannah is she has hyper growths. She's like an S unit that you get at the start of the game. What's her strength? It's 60% or something like that? Oh, wait a second. She better not kill. If she kills by like critting or something, she dies. I gotta be a bit careful with that, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting too excited about Hannah Gaming here. If this is the same swap version I played, the worst swap map by far is the Kitsune map, I can imagine. I mean, the Kitsune map is the worst map in Conquest already. In my humble opinion. Might just, enemy phase that one. Let's see if we can't get, like, another level on Cyrus. World's longest chapter. It's soon? What? What? We've been through this 1,000 times. What? You want me to say, oh, Kitsune-san? Even I don't say it like that. How often do you think in my day-to-day life I say the word Kitsune out loud? Oof. Very nice. Speedwing is a proper British lad, not a weeb. True, and real. Well, I used to be a little bit of a weeb. Not massively, but like when I was younger, I definitely did watch a lot of anime. Thanks, Cyrus. I guess he did get the Giga level before, so I can't really complain. More for Hannah? Perhaps. Silas, I never get a good run of you. Really? Silas is like monstrous. He's one of the best units in Conquest, in my opinion. Like, he is so strong. Especially if you take advantage of... Corin's personal. I mean, if he crits, he crits. Speedwing speaks the Queen's English despite her being 10 feet under. Do not speak ill of Lizzie. Big Lizzie. R.I.P. I used to be a little bit of a weeb. Man playing anime chess dating sim. True. Let me just move Hannah, my female samurai. Is Ginter replaced by Raider? I have no idea. Ooh. Nice. Hey! This isn't Weep. This is a game for real men. This is about the equivalent of FIFA, I'd say. Well, that took forever. My goodness. A good start. Somehow we managed. My thoughts exactly. Okay. Right.
Yes.
Oh, this isn't translated. Yos. Magic. Thanks, Cyrus. The moment we've all been waiting for. Right, I'm going to save. I'm going to save because I don't know if this will crash or not. I have no clue. I have no clue if this is going to crash. I really hope it doesn't. What we missed out on, Europe Bros. Oh, I don't really want to touch. I don't really want to face rub my little sister. Says the man who just said I'm not a weeb. Joker, come here. The Jonkler. Wait, am I going to have to use a stylus for this? How am I going to do this? Gently rub with the stylus. Yeah, I guess I could have gone for the non-heart ones. Your mouse? Oh, yeah. Hee. Oh, where'd you want me? Oh, he liked that. He liked the bottom of his chin. Chinny chin chin. Oh, he's smug there. Oh, wait, this is really hard. Oh, forehead. Okay. Eyeball. I'm gonna jab your eye with the stylus. And it crashed. And it crashed. And it crashed. Wonderful. No fun allowed. No fun allowed. Jacob makes Speedwing really... can we not, please? Hey, you still gonna get magic or are you gonna tank? Okay. Okay. Should we try again or should we just assume it's gonna crash every time? Treehouse, shut it down. Yeah, don't show them what they lost. 100% of the time I tried it when I played Japanese, it crashed. No! Really? It's the HD packs. We'll try one more time and we'll give the people what they want. If it crashes again, GG. Hello, Hannah. Gently rub with the stylus. Eh? At least we can get some minor footage of Hannah. Why is she looking at me like that? Oh, she didn't like that. What are you thinking? I don't know, Hannah. I'm thinking multiple things involving where I am in my life that I'm doing this. You're even worse. You're watching it. Oh. The game crashed because it wanted Hannah. It knew Hannah would be fine. Europe Bros, never forget what they took from you. Peak gameplay. Wow. And it didn't crash. Okay. Hannah. Hannah's clearly got the secret. The secret essence needed. Okay. Sure. Let's get the armory. Wow. Can rub Hannah's eyeball without a crash. Let's go. Okay, let's get some tools. I mean, what do we actually even want? Bronze sword's probably not bad. Iron sword or Corrin, not bad. And that's basically it, unfortunately. Now, in terms of tonics, we can get, what, 2? Are they 200 or 300 in this game? Oh, they're 150. So 2. So. Do you get any Dark Mage Nos tanks? Not really. Rinka? I don't know who she would have to pair up with to do that. I don't even know if that is possible without Corrin. So it is Ice Tribe, yeah. Ice Tribe. Honestly, I might go for Jacob. Jacob tonics. Pretty useful. I can't remember what the threshold is for him to one-shot the mages. I'm going to assume it's higher than what he has. Especially as we don't have any strength pair-ups. Other than maybe Silas, but I'd really rather not. Is this speed? You don't get dark mages at all? Yeah, not without reclassing 12. I wish I remembered thresholds in my head. Let's just go for speed as well. Let's just make sure he does. Because it's very, very useful to have Jacob do this. Now, what I should have gone was the freeze tome. That would have been useful. But hey-ho. Oh, I forgot. We got the wine bottle. Why aren't we using the wine bottle? The best weapon in the game. I'm assuming that's just the regular bottle, and we got censored. Censored. They can't have them have alcohol. Why not? Okay. We'll have to just see how this goes. We somehow didn't use tons of heals, which is actually kind of nice. Let's go. Now, getting all the houses. Is that on the cards? Who knows? Hear me out, lose the run and boot up Rev. It is kind of mad that I haven't played Rev on the channel yet. As the quote-unquote Rev guy. Yeah, that's right. I'm the Rev guy. Me. The undrinkable wine in Shadows of Valencia? Yeah. Hey. You're not Flora. Oh, does that mean that he replaces Flora? No! I was really hoping we'd get him relatively early for his passive. But it makes sense. You get him so late normally anyway. Ooh. He's kind of scary. Is he scarier than Flora? I mean, his passive's irritating. Okay. Bruh, our squad not looking amazing, I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't have freeze. True, actually. Yeah. Okay, so maybe he's not so bad, because getting frozen like here is pretty scary. I used the tonics, right? Yes, I did. Let's find out if I wasted the speed tonic or not. I probably did. Oh, and then some. They only have 5 sneed? Ah, whatever. Be careful, Kamui. Okay. Now, I was gonna ferry with these two, but is it actually better to have Tsubaki? He can't fly over this, right? Yeah, maybe not. Is it with Hannah? No Niles is such a nerf. I know, right? Is this an Iron Man run? If characters die, I'm probably going to leave them dead. I don't want to explicitly call it an Iron Man, even though we're kind of playing it like one. I know it sounds really stupid, but like... It is a bit stupid, really. I don't know why I'm not calling this an Iron Man, really. I want to leave the options open that if we just choke really hard on Chapter 10, we can then just, like, do it more. Man, Sakura's Japanese voice is certainly something. I should have switched and put Jacob up there. It's a Tin Man. No. I hate the term Tin Man. It is not a Tin Man. It's just playing regularly. Hey! Hinata and Oboro! Actually pretty good bases. Those aren't bad. That's actually more reasonable than I remember Hinata being in my head. Hinata normally have 9 strength. I mean, Hannah has 11, to be fair. And Oboro, 13 defense. Okay, actually good. This is the closest thing we've got to a bulky unit. Outside of Corrin, of course. I guess Silas. Okay. Now for the what do we do part. So what I like to do normally is have Jacob take on a bunch of these guys. I don't know how many of them he can take at once, really. Did you give res? Ooh. 13 res. Okay, that actually makes this pretty manageable. It's got to be a bit scared of axe dual strikes. It's like here, maybe. In a fight, right? True. It's a Tin Man when Speedwing resets for Rinker. I wish we got early Rinker. If we got early Rinker, I would be spamming her. Maybe I should have used him for these Dark Mages, actually. Something we're really lacking is 2 range. Not having Niles is actually pretty rough. Do we just give up on the houses? I really don't want to, but without the free staff as well, I think it's going to be really hard to get them. I'm a bit torn what to do. Let's put Sakura there as well, actually. I think Rinko is still good in this. I mean, if she's auto-leveled, it'll be alright. I mean, what all Rinko really needs is like a robe. She needs a robe or HP tonics. There we go. I did actually need the strength tonic, so that's nice. At least I got part of it right. Sakura VA is killing me, Lamau. It's a bit much. It's very Japanese. Camilla and Perry voices are bad in the US. Do you mean Hanoka? I love Hanoka and Perry's voice actress. Oh my goodness. Okay. You 1-rounds them now. Worst unit in Rev, by the way. I'm just gonna be a little careful. I think this is fine. I think together we should be able to just blast them all out the way. Perry is Perry in both? Really? I would just assumed that Perry being Perry was definitely a treehouse thing. Ice, you're sad you don't have freeze. I am. I wish I'd bought freeze instead of bronze swords and stuff. HP, speed, luck, and res. Pretty nice. That is not the voice that I pictured a Burrow having in my head. Oh my goodness, what? These mages are really... Are these mages normally this slow in Conquest? I guess because I use Niles, you don't really notice it. You don't really think about them being slow because, you know, it's Niles who just doubles everything at this point in the game. Aboro Gaming. Aboro is one of my favorite characters in Fates. If it wasn't for Rinka's existence, she'd probably be my absolute favorite. Nice. More for the Hannah. Thimble Vento is -3 speed, that's why, I guess. But even then, they only have 5 speed. Or at least the ones at the top did. Boro's amazing, I love her. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Now... How risky is like going right up here to try and... Because if we kill this guy, we're laughing. Well, we're not laughing, but we might be able to get all the houses. The only problem with that... Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I don't think that's happening. If it's only 1, that's actually fine. They will also be these guys, yeah. 6, 3, 9, 11, 20. 1. with backup attacks. Shield gauge. Oh, it'd be so good if we could do that. If we could do that, it'd be so nice. I just don't know how risky that is. Hello. Hello, 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 Sophis. Oh, I haven't gone live since the Fortune's Weave announcement. Fortune's Weave, hey, how are people excited? Interested? Looking forward to it? I'm not quite sure how I feel about it personally. You didn't give Joker a HP tonic? That's what I should have done. I gave him a speed tonic, which he didn't really need. Let's just give it a spin. I think it should be fine. Especially if we tank one of the big hits of the shield gauge. The only problem is what might happen after that when they're all standing there around him. We do have a rescue, remember? We do have rescue. It's called warp for some reason. We can maybe pull one of these guys, some of these guys down. Whether that's a good idea or not, I don't know. I don't know if Corrin's gonna like eating all of them, especially the Thimble Venter. No. No. Where's my 99 turns, Marianne Maxing? You don't need to take 99 turns to do that. She's just that good anyway. Is Hannah even fine? She has one more res. It might be enough to save her. Oof. I'm actually a bit dubious about all this now. This might have been a very bad opening turn. Okay, perfect. That's like the ultimate thing to tank. Corrin looks pretty with that hair, do you think? The pigtails. HP, strength, skill, speed, and luck. Jonkler. I miss Effie. She is so useful. Effie's like the real Jagan of this game. And to be fair, not even, because she's still useful later, but she's very, very important early. Yeah, he would have been fine. Elfie in this version? Is that her Japanese name? Elfie. That's cute. Okay. We even have another guard gauge for these guys. Yeah. We need to start hitting this bloke. Because he's just going to ignore everything and go for that village. He's surprisingly tanky, this little soldier guy. Are you team sequel or prequel for Fortune Weave? I think it's probably a prequel. I mean, I like to think that maybe it won't be, and it will be some kind of alternative reality timeline nonsense, but I don't know. I'm not like the biggest free houses knower. I'm not like a deep lore enjoyer of free houses. No free staff actually makes this very, very good. The only problem is, right, is this. He's going to go, enemies are going to spawn, and then they're going to run down. But with no freeze, I think we might be fine. I'm just trying to think here what we want to do with this. Give him lots of speed, or... I kind of want to use Hinata, actually. I should probably start giving Hinata kills. Yeah. If Fortune's Weep wanted to piss everyone, it's an ending where Claude wins. Imagine if they were like Golden Deer as the canonical route. That would be so funny. That would be so funny. That would make so many people so mad. Okay.
俺がついている。
Wait, do you have swap?
守ってみせるわ。
Sadly, it's not enough, but hey, it's something.
信じている。
I didn't really do anything. Hopefully he'll be able to grab that. If he can grab that, then we've got all the houses. Maybe. We'll see what happens to Joker. Golden Deer handle everything the best, funny enough. Golden Deer is what I did recently on a playthrough. HP, strength, defense, and res. Get magic. I want to see Shining Bow gaming.
よし。
I recently replayed Golden Deer just to refresh myself on free houses after the announcement, and it's certainly a rootable time, I'll say that much. Like, I don't like how after the time skip, he's just like, oh, hey, Teach, what's going on? Like, he doesn't seem that phased or fussed at all. It's really strange. Oh my goodness. Joker. Joker Gaming. He's the Joker, baby.
失礼いたしま
He's
した
the Joker, baby. Man. What's his face as Joker is such an abomination. Ah! Is this worth a rescue just to get the 10k gold?
いってらっしゃいませ。
I'll have a look. We'll figure out what we want to do. Gord's just there doing his thing. Yeah, he's just chilling. He's just smiling. He doesn't even seem that surprised. He's just like, oh, hey, Teach. You're like,
片付きました。
don't you have more questions? Yeah, 10k gold, especially before chapter 10, which I think is going to be one of the hardest parts of this whole playthrough. I think it's worth. I think it's worth. Just make sure that we can actually rescue in a good range, yeah. Okay. Fine, we got a free rescue, we may as well use it. You've come for us, Anya. Okay.
頑張ります。
Warp him! And yeah, not having Flora freezing you actually makes that pretty manageable. That's not bad. Okay, where's the Steel Axe guy? There he is. I kind of want to start Anatomaxing.
この手で
Let's see if we can't draw him down. He'll probably still go for the Joker.
やってみせるよ。
Now, we do actually have to take that house, otherwise the other soldier will start going for it. I hate Claude's worst character in Fire Emblem. His whole shtick is lies. Name one scheme. They are always like, you're the scheme master, Claude. And then, like, he doesn't really actually do any. There's one where he's like, oh, we'll go above, we'll distract, you know, and then draw the enemy forces. And it's like, is that a scheme or is that just a war tactic? Is that just, you know, doing war, Claude?
お任せください。
The way that he's managed to retain his health this whole time has made this so much easier than it should have been. Just make sure that's not something... Oh. I mean, it's fine, but it might be a bit scary getting him out. We might have to freeze the lake or something. The Knights of Anya. 10k gold. Okay. Now, speaking of freezing the lake, this could also be a good opportunity to do something like that.
身だしなみは万全。
We're in no rush now. We've got the houses. The free houses. And your fortune. I never watched that. I remember when that was like Hip's show of the month. This is fine. We got to extract him. We might be using our other rescue. Okay, good. Good.
死ぬんじゃねえぞ。
It's all going to plan. Sort of.
絶対勝つわよ。
Weapon triangle, what's that?
私がついてるわ。
Problem is Hannah's just too good.
頑張ります。
Not even close, said the Junkler at 1 HP.
負けな
I
いよ。
wish I had actually played Persona so I could just do non-stop Persona references. This is fine. I gotta bear in mind, if I want to freeze the lake, I have to keep Corrin now because I use Sakura. You're a happy man that way, don't worry. I don't think Persona is the sort of game that appeals to me, honestly. I wish it was. I know a lot of people love it very much. Yeah! Although, Hinata, we got to. Hello there. Hello, Pyros the Explorer. Hello, hello. Persona 3 is my favorite game next to this one. Sucks about the remake. Yeah, loads of people love Persona. I just... School settings and kind of dialogue-rich games aren't my favorite. Let's just say that much. Hey, we can even get a kill on Chad Becky. Putting Hannah in a game with fragile axe enemies, what a casual. Real gamers use Hannah in Rev, where she only does damage with pair up. And tonic, and, you know, all these other things that people cried about me using. The funny thing about people getting upset about that video where I showed how you can get damage on Hannah in Rev was, it was like, oh, you have to do all these things. It's like, play the game, you mean? You have to use the mechanics of the game. Oh my goodness. Trying to see if we want to... I guess we could do this, then freeze the lake, and then he's locked in Mortal Kombat with us. But unfortunately, we can't. Unless you give defense, which I've already forgotten if you do. You don't. Okay. It's not the best lake freeze, but it's something. How come no one plays Birthright straight up? The problem with Birthright is that if you're a Fates fan, chances are you like Conquest, or maybe if you're 1000 IQ, you like Rev. Birthright, there is that one Fire Emblem channel that specializes in Birthright, right? It's called like, is it Bad at Fire Emblem? No, that's the FE7 guy. There is a person that just does Birthright videos and like Birthright unit reviews, but I can't remember their name. So we just lure him into us here. Get Chad Baki off the ground. I'm going to reclass Chad Baki very, very soon, but if we can like maybe get a bit of speed on him. The one thing I'm scared of with Oni Savage Hinata is Hinata's actually kind of slow for a samurai. So I get the feeling that Oni Savage, he's going to be even slower. I'm not considering Birthright Run, but that would actually make sense. Because Donlot likes enemy phase games. You know, his favorite games are like Teleus and stuff. So Birthright is the closest. That's the irony of Birthright, is that it was, oh, we've made it easier. Oh, you can grind the skirmishes. Whereas Conquest was meant to be for kind of longer term fans of the series. But Birthright actually plays a lot more like those games. Interestingly enough. I always thought it was weird that it's that way around. I'm a real fan, I like all the routes. Well, that's what I was basically, the big Rev drama, that was all I was trying to say, was that I just think it's a bit rich, people that say Conquest is the best game in the series and Rev is one of the worst. HP luck. God, Hinata, if you want to have a strong pickle son, you need to do better than that, my friend. Is that people that say Conquest is the best and Rev is the worst, it's like, well, you clearly don't like a lot of major parts of Conquest. Because it's got the same mechanics, you know, it's got the same second generation, weapons, pair up, you know, attack stance, defense stance. I mean, sure. But I just don't know. I definitely think that Conquest is better than Rev and much better than Birthright, but I still would put them, all three of them, very high up if I was going to rank the games, because I like Fates. I like Fates mechanic. It's about how much you value map design. Yeah, I can go with that to an extent. To an extent. I think some people go a little too far with it. And that's all I was trying to say. The real reason behind that video was I was just finishing off a Rev run and I wanted to show off some of my units. I just yapped in the background just to give a reason to be like, hey guys, look at the units I've got. She might need a pair up, actually. As I think about this, she might need a pair up. Abyssal Dragon with 5 gift memberships. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. Rev Draft Race was peak. I love doing that, yeah. Rev Draft Race was a lot of fun. Surprisingly, considering I really don't like draft racing, I enjoyed that one a lot. I think I preferred the Rev one to the Engage one. Because the Engage one... I don't know. The Engage one had good chat, but I felt a bit mean because I was competing against Mangs, who was clueless, and Axum, who was playing at like 5 FPS. I did get to use Empress, though. Empress, I knew. Finally, after all the Iron Mans where we couldn't use her, I used her to win a draft race. That was kind of fun. But yeah, thank you, Abyssal Dragon. Thank you.
死ぬんじゃねえぞ
Oh, it's just a thunder and a fire.
援護するぜ
I definitely need to be funneling XP. Name 5 good rev maps, like all of them. It's easier to name the bad rev maps, which is what? The elevators, which if you know how to stop them moving, it's fine. Rev is awesome. You gotta understand, I like gimmick maps. I know a lot of people don't, but I really enjoy gimmick maps. I like when there's something a bit different. Now, the problem here is Joker will just kill them, and I don't want to kill them. I want to give them to people. I want to put them up on a nice little plate, so let's just lure them in.
お任せください
He couldn't name 5. Name 5 free house difference maps? What, unique maps? Well, funny you say that because it is about 5. There's about 5 maps that they never reused. And when I posted that, someone informed me that some of the ones that I put are actually reused in the DLC. So people bought a DLC to replay maps. Wonderful. Heroic Saga when? People always say that. I was actually like toying with... Oh wow, they don't even want to... Okay, we'll just do the Silas Express instead. Silas Sabaki Express. I was going to, but actually watching people play it recently has put me off. Donlot did his finale yesterday. 9.5 hours for one map. And, it's okay. Guard gauge. 9.5 hours for one map, and he said it's the best map ever, it's the best SRPG ever, best whatever. I tuned in during his stream, and then I tuned in like 3-4 hours later, and he was in the exact same square room with like a 1-tile choke door. Each to their own, but that is not my kind of style of gameplay. Each to their own. I'm glad that he enjoyed it. He seems to be really happy with Berwick. Maybe one day I'll get round to it and see for myself, but what I have seen from other people has not sold it to me. Let's just put it that way. We still have the Joker baby. Conquest Chapter 26 can end up similarly. Yeah, there are moments. There are moments. But 9.5 hours for one chapter is insane. I'm going to assume he just took his sweet time, but like... My goodness. His peak, you gotta break your head and sell your soul. Odds on getting Hinata to 10, I think it's impossible now. If we could get Vantage on Hinata before we class change him, that would actually be awesome. That would be really, really nice. If we marry Hinata, we could turn him into a Wyvern Lord, actually. Wait, is that the progression? I just went Wyvern Corrin because we're not going to have Wyverns outside of Scarlet, and she can't pass the class on. Only Savage. Get Axe rank. Go into Wyvern. Sounds pretty good to me. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, let's see if we can't pull these guys in. I'd like... What if I go closer to them? What if I threaten them? I'm being a little overly cautious, I think. Hinata going Oni or not? Yes, I think we will put him in Oni. It's just a lack of defensive options. Like Chapter 10, we need someone to face tank a bunch of stuff. Who is that person currently? Because they're mostly axe users, so Oboro's not going to do a great job of it. I really don't know. Also, you just don't get axe users early on in Birthright outside of Rinker. Unless you do class. Another reason for Egg to win the ultimate Epi challenge to avoid Berwick. Do you guys actually think he's going to beat him? Do I just sound like a grumpy, horrible person when I say that I think it's obscene to even assume that he'll come close to beating him? Hinata! Strength, skill, speed, defense, res. Perfect. Perfect, Hinata. That's more like it. Awesome. I just don't think he knows Frasier well enough. I think Frasier's going to be the Great Wall. Like, I don't think I could do a challenge like that. And the problem is, you have to be pretty masterful at every single game in the series, right? On top of that, you then have to contend with things like a low percentage crit on your Lord. If you're playing 18 games back to back, it's going to happen. It will happen eventually. A Lord will get hit, will miss a 99% and get crit by a 1% or whatever. It will happen. You know what? I'm gonna funnel Hinata. Let's see if we can't funnel Hinata. There is actually quite a few enemies left. I'll try and do it relatively quickly if I can. I mean, Blacksmith. I love Blacksmith. I wish it was better. But Blacksmith actually isn't terrible on Hinata because he has no magic and like no magic growth. So what are you actually gonna do? You know? I don't know how his skill turns out. That's the one thing Blacksmith has. It's actually relatively decent skill growth. Okay. I should probably ferry people rather than move them individually. How are we gonna deal with you? I can't even remember his name. He barely exists in Fates. Yukimura. You can't get him in Rev. Can't get him in Conquest. And when you get him in Birthright, it's like super late and you have to build a stupid building to get him. It's Lancebreaker 2, right? Hey, you're forgetting the true skill. Salvage. You get a bunch of iron weapons, which unironically isn't bad. Like, the characters that get it have low luck, so you don't actually get that many of them. But I love the concept of it. I've been meaning to do a luck-maxed Corrin salvage run forever, just to see how much iron you can actually get. Yukimura is a free +5 hit when deployed, though. I know, he's amazing. His passive is one of the best passives in the game. I would love to have him, but I get the feeling if he's replacing Flora, we're not going to see him. Okay, so let's deal with this guy first. Let's just murder him. I don't think we're getting Hinata to 10. But we could always put Heart Seal in Hinata's inventory and get him close. Magic, skill, speed, luck. She is yearning for the Shining Bow. Oh my goodness. It should actually be pretty good. Should have done the salvage run this time. I could have done, yeah. Only Savage wouldn't have been a bad class for Corrin. But we wanted a defensive character. Salvage bow in Conquest kind of sucks because you can't forge the weapons. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, so they would just be gold. I hadn't thought that through, yeah. I'm scared this guy's gonna move. I don't think he just freezes. I'm pretty sure when he has an option to attack, he does. Maybe we can try and deal with... Oh my goodness. No 2 range. I think this is fine. Speedwing-san, give me the shining bow, ooh woo. What she sounds like. Man, the puppeteer class, or whatever it's called, the one that I never ever use, really, looks so strange. It is funny for cloning memes, but Master Ninja Sweep. Oh, that was their unique dialogue, of course, it's Flora, I forget. Okay. Hinata. It's not awful. Who gives luck? There we go. But can Corin and Silas block afterwards? Yes. Okay.
よし行くぜ
I really wish this man was playable in Rev. I know. The problem with him, though, something I don't like about his passive is that you feel like you're losing out if you don't deploy him. So it's kind of like a guaranteed deployment slot. Power Up just gives you Crit Void anyways, doesn't it? So-called Fates fan, I have no idea. Maybe. Isn't that with supports, though? Or is that just regardless of no support? I don't actually know. I'm unaware.
するわ
Tempting. I think it's actually fine, especially if we transfer, switch, passive,
大丈夫だ
pair up. There we go. Hinata maxing. Need more Rinka gaming? I would love to be Rinka gaming. If Rinka turned up at the start, I'd be putting every stat booster into blasting her. She's my favorite character in the entire series. The +5 dodge even shows up every time a pair up fights. Shake my head. Oh. Oh dear. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm blind. I cannot see. I am legally blind. Nice. It's actually pretty good because Hinata was lower. He replaced Odin.
俺がついてる
She's my favorite character in the entire series, Speedwing. What a coincidence. You don't say, person with Rinka profile picture. Yeah, I love Rinka so much. HP luck. Okay, so we had 2 bad levels, 1 really good level. That's okay. Like I said, speed would be nice. I have a need for Hinata speed. Gaslighting chat, I see streamer. I would never gaslight you guys, ever. And if someone tells you that I gaslight people, they're wrong. You can only trust me. Hinata in this is actually faster than Hannah at base, really? Yeah, but I mean, his growth is pretty shaky. And doesn't she have like 60, 70 or something?
私がついてるよ
Oh, something I should do is get actual swords so they don't have the defense drop.
ああ来たのね援護するわ
I can't get over Borrow's Japanese voice.
身だしなみは万全
It's growing on me. It's definitely growing on me.
いかがされますか
That's for sure. Hinata's personal speed growth is 15%. Yeah, it's really low. She sounds like a granny. No, no, no. No, no, no. Don't ruin this for me.
俺がついてる
Do not ruin this for me. Not one of my favorite characters. I don't actually, like, fake Rinka fan. I don't actually know what Rinka's Japanese voice sounds like. I have no clue. I am unaware. Better be peak.
負けるわけねえよ
It's growing on me like a malignant tumor. My
守っ
goodness.
てみせるわ
What a way of phrasing it.
行ってらっしゃ
Alright, we need to get the Joker baby healed on up for this. She has what the Japanese call a handsome voice. Yes, sir.
やってみせるよ
I am a Uma Musume enjoyer, so I'm very familiar with those kind of tropes.
派手に行こうぜ
The voices.
サポートします
What do the voices mean? How bad Chapter 10 will be? It's what I'm scared of.
精一杯やりましょう
I have no idea.
援護します
I get the feeling it's going to be a lot harder. No Camilla. We're not going to have Camilla coming in to bail us out. We're going to have Hanoka coming in. Now, Hanoka is okay, but she's no Camilla.
大丈夫だ
She has lancers in the chapter full of axe
私がつい
fighters.
てるよ
So we'll see.
私は本気です
Hannah solo chapter 10. We get her to Vantage. Early promote her.
行ってらっしゃ
Nah,
い
there's too many ninjas. Unfortunately, right, are we ready to do this?
行きますよ
Okay, just a
守ってやるよ
little bit closer here. Our lack of 2 range is
腕前
scary.
拝見します
I don't like it.
待ってください
It's throwing me off. Also, no Baruka. I know. Yeah, Baruka, my second favorite Fates girl. Very, very sad. And Baruka's good. Baruka is she contributes in chapter 10. Who are we gonna get? Hinoka's retainers? We're gonna get Setsuna and Azama. Look. Azama is good in a reclass. I don't think a healer suddenly appearing as backup is gonna do us many favors.
よそ見
Gonna have too many healers. Kinda makes me want to reclass Sakura. Another healer isn't that bad. It's not, but chapter 10 is all about squeezing out as many actions as possible.
死ぬんじゃねえぞ
Now, I need to not ignore Corrin. Dragon Vein would be quite nice to have, but... Oh, he's gonna heal up anyway. He's gonna heal up anyway, so
私たちは負けないわ
let's just get him a bit lower first.
お任せくださいすごいぞ
I think this will be fine. No, bad maths. Baruka is outclassed by the best unit in Fates. No shot. Baruka outclassed in the Camilla Baruka thing is so silly. I think I must have made a video about this in the past. Surely. I've made a few Baruka videos. The thing with that is, would you not want a second Camilla? Like, why would you not want a second Camilla? Like, I don't get it. They're like, oh, I can't use Baruka. Oh yeah, he has Vantage, true. So that's 11. No, that's good. As long as he hits. Like, Baruka turns out great. She's like a bulkier, more accurate Camilla. Oh, never mind. That's a sweep. Unit variety is more fun. Well, then make Baruka an Axe Fighter. She's the better Axe Fighter than both Arthur and Little Miss Gold Digger. Hey. Gunter can be the second Camilla. Can he now? Gunter. I love how Gunter's actually, like, amazing in Rev. They tried to nerf him so hard in Rev, and he's still fantastic. He is still so good.
勝たせてもら
Strength for magic.
ええ
And that's it. Dare we do more face touching? If we can. I don't know if it refreshed. Get away from my pickle husband. Baruka was a reliable tank for me, but granted I was playing on hard. Oh, I imagine Baruka just completely cracks open hard, yeah. What I really like about Baruka is she's just so accurate. She's so accurate. She has such a high skill base and growth. Talisman, not bad. Not bad at all. Be half tempted just to give it to Corrin. Haste touch and borrow. I don't think we can until there's an exclamation mark. But I will when we give him the chance. Yeah, we can't. You can't just do it for fun. Charlotte's a good mum. A lot of power for her to be a Master Ninja. A Master Ninja Charlotte. I've never heard of that. I have done Maid Charlotte before, and that is actually pretty decent. That is really good, actually. More than just decent.
あいらっしゃい
X Emblem doing Rev, 0 strength magic, and Gunter's been an MVP. I'm not surprised. Wyvern Lord Gunter is amazing. Just having rally defense, like, people moan about the early game of Rev, but it is a tool available to you. Which one is the regular one? Parallel seal, right? Has to be.
また来た
Charlotte had such a slow start in both Rev and Conquest, she does. Unfortunately.
いらっしゃい
Which is why I'm upset that Rinka... What's Buddy Shield? I'm assuming that's the friendship, the A+ one. Best friends car, I'm an idiot. No, this is the shop. I'm getting confused. I did buy the correct one. What am I doing in here? Oh yeah, getting another heal. We'll get the freeze now. Let's just get the freeze.
また来た
Did you change Jacob to Joker? No, that's just his Japanese name, like how Hannah's Kazahana. He's the Joker, baby. How many times have I said that this stream? Is it starting to get old? I feel like it's got to be starting to get old. I just... the new Joker was just so bad. The Joker, baby. So what am I after now? Axes, right? And by axes, plural, I mean one bronze axe, because he can't use anything else. Okay, buddy, seal. Joker baby never gets old. My father used to gamble with shards. Hey, Hinata. So now we're in a bit of a paradox. Well, not paradox, that's not the word. Do we class change Hinata now and squeeze out the extra weapon rank? Or do we get to 10 so he has Vantage? How useful is Vantage actually going to be? It sounds fun to have. I'm once again asking for Great Knight, Jacob. Would be pretty good. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We're going to get another one. What does Vantage even do? So when you're on half health or below, you hit first. It can be really nice for building up guard gauge. It's part of what makes Ryoma so obscenely broken. So if we do want to try and get funny Hitaka, we need the gel. I just don't believe that Orochi's going to have any kind of hit rate on him at all. The girl is blind. They decided to make the capture unit a girl that can't hit anything. Vantage plus triple threat is good, I swear. Does it proc before they hit back? Can it kill? I don't know anything about triple threat. No, not lottery. I don't know anything about triple threat, really. Let's get the Forge, because we'll probably do Mozu chapter now. Attacker could really help tank. I just don't think she's going to be able to hit him. She's a magic user. Orochi has a 50% hit rate, and Hitaka one-shots her if she isn't tonicked. Wonderful. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, let's make a sword. Let's make Hannah a sword. Which would be the armory. I'm losing my mind already. It's only... it's not been that long. Who's joining at chapter 10? Hinoka, Izama, and Setsuna. Now, I'm just assuming that's the case because, it's Camilla and her retainers. Now, the question is, do we want a bronze or do we want an iron? Bronze is pretty useful. Then iron. Iron's a lot more expensive. Let's just go for bronze for now. We can make the katana. Yeah, we do have English. Nice, nice, nice. Make the katana. And then we can just make this a +2 later when we have more. The weeb runes? I would do that, but that would just get so confusing with what's what. You can reclass Orochi into Apothecary and give her a bow for accuracy against Hitaka. No. How about no? I mean, I love the idea. I love the concept. I do love the ingenuity to make that work. But no. What's her damage even going to be with that? It's going to be 1 damage, right? And then we've just got her stuck in Apothecary. I'd quite like to use her as a magic user. Okay, let's go to little Mozu chapter. Or she has 2 strength as an Apothecary. Yeah, I can imagine. I like Baruka because defense. Yeah, I love Baruka. Baruka's one of my favorite units. There's no way covering Orochi's midriff is ever correct. Now that is someone using 100% of their brain power. Oh, nice. We can actually bring everyone. The Grand Hinata Axe rank building arc commences. And also just pretty much get everyone to 10 would be nice, or at least as close to 10 as we can. Is he? Oh, wow, he does, yeah. And then some. Okay. He might need more than just Sakura, though. Fun fact, Aruchi's growths are very similar to Lilina's. Really? I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, high magic, speed, bit mid. Does make sense. Liliana. Best unit in the game. I like Lilina. A lot of people give her grief because Lu exists, but I think she's fun. It's not like you really need to nickel and dime every character in that game anyway. I would do double samurai, but I kind of want to actually give Hana levels as well. Let's do this as an opening. If Mozu dies, I don't really care. We're probably not going to use Mozu at all. I did a Bozu focused conquest run before. We could use Mozu to give Archer to someone, but I don't think there's any strong contenders for that early on. Mozu's such a boring unit. Not true at all. Mozu is awesome. HP, strength, skill, and defense. Okay, he's never going to level speed. Oh, when we class change him, he's going to have an even lower speed growth. If Mozu dies, that just means Setsuna stonks are on the rise. I would love to try and use Setsuna. We'll definitely try to use her. The thing with Mozu is, don't get me wrong, I love Mozu. I'm a big Mozu enjoyer, but we did a whole Conquest Iron Man where I had Mozu as a sniper. And it was peak. It was peak performance. Setsuna is speed. Is she that fast? I guess she is relatively fast. I've tried so hard to use Setsuna. She's actually usable in Rev. Right, it's a struggle. Strength, skill, speed, defense! Oh, Borororo! I'm kind of forgetting about her with this Hinata focus, but I love Abhorror so much. It's so cool that they put her into Warriors. Like, what a random character to just put in a Warriors game, Abhorror. Mozu made the aptitude skill on first-gen units cheat. Changed my mind. I mean, her aptitude really isn't that great, sadly. Her aptitude's really... I don't think it gives you the numbers here. No, that's the wrong one. No, it does. 10%. Yeah, it's 10%. And then her actual growths aren't, like, that stellar to begin with. It's not as bad as what they did with Cyril, where Cyril has by far the lowest growths in the game, and then his aptitude then puts him up to having high growths. So it's kind of like, what's the point? Don't get me wrong, Cyril is very good, but he's not a good villager. He doesn't fill the villager role particularly well. I should have got a javelin, actually, thinking about it. I don't think he has the rank for it yet, but he will soon, and Sabaki could have used it. Considering we have, like, no 2 range. Aptitude isn't great for kids. I wish it was. So, for those of you that don't know, aptitude doesn't work on the auto-leveling for the charge unit. Why they decided to do this is a mystery, because it would have been very cool if they did. Yeah, so when you use the child seal on a unit with aptitude, it doesn't apply. It's basically kind of functionally a bit useless. Just do this to make sure he hits him. Oh, Sakura, your voice. What's even the point of aptitude? Why not just give growth units high growth by default? Exactly. I think the original kind of point of it was to show you, because you don't see growths inside of games, do you? Which I always find a bit weird that they still to this day have not added that. It's to show you, hey, look at this useless looking unit. They have some special skill that gives them loads of growths. Like Donald, for example. Donald's aptitude is pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. Donald's one of those characters that lots of people are one of two ways with. They either think he's like the best character to ever exist or like the worst to ever exist. It's really funny. Having it as a personal is rough, yeah, because you basically miss out. You miss out on a personal, and then like when it comes to being capped or high level, it doesn't really matter anymore. Do I want to leave a healer up here? I should have given him a vulnerary. Oh, Mozu, TikTok. I think we're taking a little too long here. Donald snowballs in the game where everyone does. True. He does have that cool niche of having a nearly is it nearly 100% or is it 100% arm thrift? So if you're really going hard in like DLC and stuff, you can make sure that his weapons never break, which is pretty sweet. It's a cool niche, if nothing else. Okay. Silas, my man. Get in there. Now, these guys sometimes catch me by surprise, so I'm going to be a bit cautious. I've definitely been caught out by them before where they just kill someone. He goes, yeehaw, case closed. It is one of the better crit quotes in the series. Yeehaw! Hey, Hannah, let's see it. Strength, skill, defense. Nice, defense. Chaos Fist. I didn't even notice that, yeah. The Chaos Fist. We're here to kill chaos. Defense on Hannah is massive. Really good. I didn't use the cat Hannah, I don't think. Ooh. XP gains not looking great. I would have rather... I'm starting to wonder if class changing him just to get the X rank. Are we going to have D rank before chapter 10? Probably not. Oh well. Lessons learned. We can also chip the boss a bit. That's something you can do. That's what I do with Bozu usually to get her to like level 8. You can keep chipping the boss because he's not on a heal throne, so it's not boss abuse because he doesn't heal. But you can do some pretty cheesy XP gains off it. Okay, this isn't wonderful. This is what I'm saying about these guys. They're actually surprisingly competent. As a blacksmith, the sword rank at least comes back. That's true. I was toying with Wyvern Lord. I'm toying with only Savage into Wyvern Lord. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. He might just die in chapter 10. If I'm going to Hinata Max chapter 10, which sounds ridiculous to say out loud, chances are he'll probably die there. Just bring him the heart seal now, unless you didn't buy a bronze axe. Both are in his inventory. Strength! Strength, speed, luck, defense, res. Okay, Sabaki. I mean, Sabaki will also be a massive boon on chapter 10. He's, we have Camilla at home. Sort of, maybe, not really. Yeah, he's bulky. He's very, like in Rev, it's incredibly useful. Like, Rev, you do not get bulky units early. Oh, here they come. They're coming for little Mosey. Run, Mosey, run. She won't run because she's silly. I like how Mozu is the only villager that Corrin saves. Everyone else just dies and doesn't get any help. But Mozu's special. He can fly to get villagers, yeah. He can. Which will be nice because Duel Club is huge. I hate missing out on the Duel Club on chapter 10. I don't know why I even checked. I needed to check the unbridled power of the Chaos Fist. Alright. Oh, I could have switched and transferred and stuff. Mosey's cute, so she deserves to live. True, she can live out her time in our my castle. Everyone else was dead, we needed the XP. Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, villager. Look at Hannah go. One rounding. Oh dear, Mosey might be dead. Oboro is up there with Swap. Oh, little Mozu, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Mozu, I think it's Jova for you. I thought that was taking too long. We don't have shelter stuff. I was trying to think if we could do like a weird shelter chain thing, but we don't even have shelter. Oh well. Mozu could dodge. I don't think she has very high chances of that, but let's see. I could have thrown Sakura at her as well. It's a shame the two characters that might have been able to save her, because Sakura... Actually, would Sakura's passive apply to a green unit? Oh, Mozu. I'm sorry. Now, should I do death counter? I do have images for this. I guess I should. Get a little Mozu on there. But now it's an Iron Man. Oh dear. We'll see when we come to chapter 10 how that goes. Mugshots, Birthright. I forgot I put this in here. I got my Hisame ready. Oh my goodness, that's large. That's my Hisame image. But we'll never see it again because he's never going to die. Where's Mozu? Did I even put Mozu in here? I might not have done, actually. Yeah, I didn't, because I've already got her in the Conquest one. Mozu, where are you? I should really organize this with names rather than numbers. Bye, Mozu. We were never going to use you. You can now just chill in the corner. All right. Chaos Fist. He loved pickles so much he turned into one. Exactly. Spoilers, Asami doesn't like pickles in the Japanese version. He does, but it's nowhere near as extreme as what Treehouse did. So his like gimmick in the Japanese is that he's just kind of likes old people's hobbies. And then Treehouse took that and were like, pickles! Pickles! They did the same thing with Clan in Engage. I don't know what it is about pickle making is just their go-to thing for some unknown reason. Setsuna Nation rejoicing Bozu is dead. That is true. She ran so Setsuna could walk. They're so brilliant. They're adapting to the target audience, man. I mean, to do it twice. Once I can understand, okay, maybe whoever localized it just didn't really get it or got confused. But doing it with two characters is just so silly. It doesn't make any sense. Oboro Mozu friendship is really good. Yeah, I can actually see that. I can see that, like thinking about it in my head. Probably actually quite a decent pairing. I'm back, what do you mean? Total Mozu death? I know, right? In this house, we love Mozu, but not when we're doing a Birthright run. He says, moving Silas in for a kill. We killed Mozu already. She died as a green unit. I just wasn't that fussed about getting her. I'm more interested in getting XP and leveling up these characters. We were never going to use her. And there's never going to be a time that we need her for anything. Wow, Cyrus, you really want to be used. I'm planning on benching you so we can, you know, enjoy Birthright units you wouldn't normally have. You're turning out so good. Why are you like this? It's a real shame. Mozu got exact damage kill as the gods intended. Yeah, on Lunatic, she gets one shot. It's very sad. He can give Cav LB room to some of these early units. Yes. I mean, Sakura in Cavalier is unironically really good. Now, I kind of want to keep her because I want to do Shining Bow, as that's something you can't normally do. But if you do make Sakura a paladin, she's really broken. We don't have the Birthright weapons in this, but Bolt Naginata, Sakura paladin is awesome. The Kaze is Susukaze? I assume so? I'm not that familiar with, like, nomenclature Japanese names. Sakura could be 11 sword paladin. Oh! Yeah, C-rank sword sounds grim. Joker, hello. HP, strength, skill, speed, luck, defense. Another character that I'm like, hey, I kind of want to use different characters than the usual. Showing why he's a usual pick. Okay. Let's keep going. Now, the good part about not doing a Mozu maxing is you can actually just, like, polish off some levels on people in this chapter. It's pretty good for doing that. Insane level ups today. Yeah, we've had some really good ones. Really good ones. I mean, unfortunately, Hinata, who I really want to turn out decent, isn't leveling the best. He had one good level and the others have been a bit stinky. I mean, they've been alright. They've been alright. I want this man to not be doubled and to actually have quite a lot of defense. Like, the only Savage base defense is pretty high, if I remember right. I can tell Joker to wake up 1,000 times. Oh, what, you're the cat. I wish I could do more, like, Persona stuff, but I'm really not someone that knows much about Persona. I know there's the cat. I know that much. Did get Dragon Fang. Be nice to get it. When does Yukimura join? So if he is Flora, that means that we have to build the Fire Orb? I think it's a level 3 Fire Orb. Is that Flora? So very late. Super late. Just like Flora. Which is a shame, because Flora gives her sister access to Sorcerer. If you could get Sorcerer Felicia super easily early on from Flora, oh my goodness. It's Flame Orb, yeah, okay. Hey, look at me actually knowing something about Fates for once. Usually I make a fool of myself. My so-called favorite game. Yukimura has leadership stars? He does, yeah. He's such a great leader that he never shows up in, like, any of the games, basically. It's so heartbreaking. When can you get her? What, Flora? Late. You don't even get the option to build the third level of Flame Orb until pretty late in the game. But unironically, if you do Sorcerer Felicia and you Felicia Max, it's really good. It's something that for the Rev draft race I was toying with, the idea of doing Sorcerer Felicia with Nos and just trying to Nos tank the whole game. It is good, it just takes so much time to set up and get going. That's what put me off it in the end. Is this a translation patch? Yes, it is. Okay, we're nearly there. Hopefully he'll get 10 with this kill. And we can witness peak performance. I love Oni Savage. I wish it would come back. I guess, I know why it won't, because it's so thematic to Hoshido. But there's something about axes and magic that's just such a cool combo. Yeah, you need a level 3 Fire Orb. You can get Flora at or before the Kitsune chapter, yeah. So by the time you get her, and then you have to get a support with her sister, and then it comes online, you know, it's a bit rough. Speed and luck. Okay, I was complaining that he wasn't getting speed, so we'll take it. Vantage! We'll probably never actually get any good use out of that, but I just thought, hey, why not pick it up when it's an option? Who knows, maybe we'll do some weird killer axe vantage thing at some point. Hey, Hannah. If we could get level 10 on everyone, at least close enough to, that'd be very nice. He's gonna have great bulk reclassed, yeah. Only savage bases are decent. Really decent. That's one thing that interests me about Fortune's Weave. New classes based on unique setting. We already have chariots as enemies. Yeah, that is something that I am interested in for sure. They could really lean into having like hoplite soldiers and stuff, you know. Elephants. Hey, elephants. If they do elephants, I'm gonna be so happy. I've always wanted like a mounted kind of big unit. Something that isn't just a horse, you know. You could have them be armored. Just get rid of Great Knight and replace it with Elephant Rider. Okay. Now, am I going to have the same ear-screeching class change promotion glitch that we had in the Conquest streams? This is a different ROM, so maybe not. We'll try it once, but warning, there may be a noise. There may be a noise, and if there is, I'll have to just remember to turn it off for every other. Elephant jockey! +4 defense. Not bad. Oh, it's loud, it's loud, it's loud, sorry. Okay, it still happens. Now we know. Now we know. Rest in peace, headphone users. It's not bad. It's not bad. Why is it just class change? I have no idea. Now, the only problem with this is E-rank axes. E-rank axes is a bit rough. I would have liked to get some weapon rank this chapter, but hey-ho. Let's get Dragon Fang before next chapter. You can grind on the boss for a bit. You can get some chip XP with the boss. The problem is we don't really have ranged weapons. Weapon ranks and fates might be my most hated thing this game does. Strength, skill, and speed on Corrin, by the way. Pretty decent. Speed's nice. Yes and no. It is a little bit irritating if you want to do late class changes. Like class changes later into the game, grinding the weapon rank is a bit rough. But if they just gave you all weapon ranks, like Engage, then it's like so free to just put everyone into whatever the strongest class is. I don't know. Weapon rank's a weird situation. It's like a dated idea of, hey, this character's good because they have good weapon rank. You know, oh, this character can use the Silver Lance when no one else can. That's not really something we see in the games anymore. Okay. Lol. Look how buff he is. Let's start getting those points. Oh, he didn't even have Sakura bonus, hey. I love weapon ranks and fates as someone who actually trains it on units who start at E. I don't mind it. The only problem is when you want to do something funny, like Sakura, with like a bolt weapon, you have to get it to C. That's a bit unfortunate when you want to do something that's a bit goofy. Who thought this game's weapon downsides were a good idea? What, you mean like the silver weapons? They were struggling to figure out how to make non-degradable weapons balanced. The real answer was just give them to you super late. Just don't have them accessible until late in the game, but hey-ho. And, like, to be fair, the silver weapons and the S-rank weapons are actually pretty decent. Like, they're good for when you're in a bind and you need to have that really big hit. Which, like, is kind of what they should be used for anyway, instead of just relying on being able to spam them, you know? Speaking of spamming, this is great healing XP. I should have got, we should have done chapter 9 first, actually, then we could have got Azura. Give Azura a couple of levels dancing, doing this. How's that weapon rank coming along? Slowly. Iron weapon +3 is better, it is. Even the bronze weapons, if you don't have, like, proc skills. Do you guys not use the water wheel? The best weapon in the game? Yeah, I think the whole, like, silver weapons are beyond redeemable. The biggest crime silver weapons commit is that you don't get them. You have to buy them. That's the problem with silver weapons. HP, luck and res. Okay, it was too good to be true for her to constantly be getting magic speed. S-rank weapons? You mean gold? True. I mean, this is a bit cheesy, but it's definitely giving us a bit of a head start on the X rank. Not much of one, but a little bit. There we go. Ooh. HP, strength, and defense. Hey, there we go. And resistance, seal resistance is certainly a skill. It's funny how any Savage makes all characters super buff. Yeah, Hayato. Oh yeah, speaking of, we'll get Hayato, won't we? At some point. I forget he exists. Yeah, Hayato. He looks ridiculous as an Oni Savage, which is also his reclass. Oh, face touching. We can do more face touching. It did crash last time, but it's worth it. Well, it crashed on Joker. It did not crash on Hannah. I did promise an Oboro face touching. We'll attempt it. I'll guess he'll replace Nyx. People in chat were saying it's Orochi. Alright, here we go. Unfortunately, she doesn't get the special bonus. Arno? Oh, I don't even have my, I just had OBS open. I need to get my mouse. Good skincare technique. Oh, she loved it. No, okay, not the head, not the head. Oh, okay, no, she is angry. Where do you want me to? Okay. You didn't like that bit before, Oboro. Man, I can't believe they removed this. Why would they ever remove this? Oh dear. Am I making that face again? Yeah, you are. Oh, she likes there. Oh, she loves there. This thing's biggest crime is how long it takes. I think I won't tickle you back. Oh my goodness. I might have to end stream. If you see me shifting uncomfortably in my chair. Make it Camilla, then we can talk. Oh my goodness. Guna minigame? No. It's just how friends interact with each other. They rub circular motions on each other's eyeballs. They should have at least kept it to your S support. They did a little bit. In some of the S support, you know, not the S support, but you know when you farm those random hearts that do absolutely nothing, sometimes you got to blow on the microphone to wake them up. So they kept like a small part of it, a very small part of it. Okay, do we want tonics for the next chapter is the question. This is Azura chapter. We might want a couple. Calling it now. Hinata's gonna die to the Bolt Naginata reinforcement. Calling it now. I'm gonna give him a HP tonic. I'm gonna give him a HP tonic. Now, I don't want to buy too many because chapter 10 is when we spam them. I just really don't want him to die. Oh, a talisman. Chapter 10 doesn't really have mages, does it? Normally it has Odin. No, not Odin. What am I talking about? Fake fan. What's his name? Takumi, who's not a mage. What am I even saying? I'm losing my mind. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours. Wonderful. 2 hours and I'm already losing brain cells. We need another heal staff. Probably for both of them, right? No, just him. You fight Odin in chapter 10 now, though? Oh, yeah, I guess we will. Are you okay? No. I mean, anyone that remembers 20 years ago when I last streamed, I have a bit of an issue where I lose my mind partway into streams. We'll build the jail. I really do not think we're going to be able to capture him. And at this point, we've used the Mozu chapter anyway. But we'll build it just in case, just so we can look at it and wishfully think about it. And with that, I think we're good. Are you forging the Harry Kane again? We probably will. We probably will. Did we have Sword Forge in the Conquest Iron Man as well? Man, never lucky. Why do I always get, like, the worst forge? Yep, it's only if you have Mozu. There she is! 12 skills more than I remember her having. Why does she have 12 skill? Because of Rat God. The Rat God is giving her an extra skill. Okay, that's actually better than I thought she'd be. For some reason in my head, Orochi has like a very shaky skill. There's the other parallel seal. That'll probably be quite important to someone. And Azura's still Azura, although she's Aqua. Any Konosuba enjoyers? Okay. So. Let's go pick her up. The Rat God. Why did you go for only Hinata, not Great Knight Jacob? Because we get another parallel seal here. I want Hinata only anyway. Like, so, you know, may as well get it early to get the axe rank up. It's not like we desperately need Jacob Great Knight for this, I don't think. Famous last words. Ooh. Do it, turn 1. Don't let me forget Little Miss Aqua. You know, the very first stream I ever did, it was so bad. I tried to stream Conquest, and I was on a massive delay because I didn't know how to not have a delay on YouTube. And I lost Aqua, and then I just didn't stream again. I forgot to move her. I pressed end turn. We're using Rat Queen or what, Rochi? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll definitely use a Rochi, for sure. She's pretty good. And if you want to have a magical child at all, she's like the Giga Mother. If we go for Rajat, she is a fantastic mother for Rajat and makes Rajat like monstrous. Not going through the wall? I don't know. I prefer to just clear these guys out personally than go through the wall. You gotta be very careful with the seal skills. SEAL Team 6 is after us. However, even with them, I feel like Hinata's gonna be A-okay. Orochi is terrible? What do you mean? What, as a mother? She's brilliant as a mother. Yeah, she's a little slow,
ついている
but like she whacks things.
援護するぜ
I like Orochi. I guess I'm used to normal cast that handle those guys without Karin. What? You just send Karin to do what? Just stand there? Like, why would you not have Karin come back and help with this pull? He's fine. I'm overthinking this. As long as we give him a pair up, which I'm not crazy about doing, so you kind of want as many actions as possible when they come in, but hey ho.
頑張ります
I should have paired up Sakura with him. Hey, they didn't even see damage. Ah,
楽しめそうじゃ
okay.
のう
Actually a bit scary. It's okay though, we can move Sakura and transfer Anna off for an attack. I just got to think about how to do this with the best chain attacks. This top section, please say that you double these guys.
サポートする
Ooh, okay. Actually a little bit spookier than I anticipated. But that's okay. Ah, she's one off, yeah.
まじないをかけてやる
Birthright tomes make Orochi better. We're gonna have conquest tomes. But yeah, she will have the rat god. It'll be the only one we get. I mean, if we leave like one alive, that's fine, as long as people aren't injured. She has Tiger God too, that is true. And Tiger's pretty good. Tiger's good. "20 defense is a really bad benchmark for Nacho at this point. He just gets ignored." I know. Yeah, he's too high on his own supply, unfortunately. Also, I've messed up where I'd want to put...
援護するぜ
No, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine.
援護するよ
俺の勝ち
頑張ります
Ah, this isn't fine. I thought Sakura could go there. No, the woods, the woods. Ah, that sucks, actually.
覚悟
Ah, that's rough. That's rough, Chief. Ah, that's actually... Ah, okay. There goes my grand plan. There goes my master plan. Oh dear. Oh, that's actually really rough. My plan with Sakura goes there and she would murder the bowman.
お供します
Now, Orochi kind of needs to do this because there's not really that much else she can do. Who do you think is the worst sibling? Ah, they're all really good. They're all really fantastic. That's really difficult. Elise, maybe? Maybe it's Elise?
大丈夫だよ
It's really hard to choose because all of them are really good in their own way. Chad Baki, you are so close. With Sakura, you do it. I'm just scared of putting her too fast forwards because she's going to get wrecked.
サポートします
Someone kills this. Two of them kills one. It's one left. This is actually fine. I think. I hope. I pray. As long as we don't miss. Why didn't that go up? Did that go up? Am I stupid? Am I blind? Did that change? 714... Ah! I'm stupid. I think I don't understand how this works. Is it just damage reduction? Oh! It's just... Oh dear. Now, we can still use Sabaki to take Hannah off and assume that Hannah one-rounds that guy. 12. 24. No, not 12. 19, 38. Minus 16. 22. She's 1 off. Come on, man. Why is she 1 off? It's all going south. Does she get... No, Sabaki gives speed. Yeah, this is the thing. Sabaki pretty much has to do this. Otherwise, we can't do anything with him. Someone's going to take 2 hits, I think. It's unfortunate. Oh, it's unfortunate that both of them were 1 and 2 damage off. Nice forge. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, she can't get crit. Once we have more money and more pieces, we'll do it. We can put... No, we can't. I'm just trying to think where to stand to stop Sakura getting absolutely mincemeated. I think she might just be whacked anyway. At least she's fast. You want to know my favorite thing about Tsubaki? His daughter gives a free sword catcher. That is true. I mean, he's come with one. Sakura, I know! She was going to be so good! Someone's dying. Unless the AI behaves very strangely. Because what I'm trying to figure out is if I can block there and block here. It might be fine. Holy shit, the Joker. I know, right? Persona! Oh, it's the Joker, baby. I've said that about 30 times this stream. Yeah, this is going to be rough. No one could die. They have plot armor. We'll see. I might have protected Sakura, but we'll see what happens to someone else. The double, like, dual strike's gonna hurt badly. Don't let me press end turn. Don't let me press end turn. Oh my goodness, imagine. Not the cringe Persona Joker, the slightly less cringe Batman Joker, yeah. The Joker, baby. No, not Borrow! I didn't even think they would go for her. Oh, no, I love a Borrow so much. Take Sakura instead, I take it back. Not having her chapter 10 is gonna suck. Dodge? Ooh. At least we got a face touching in with her before this. Shouldn't have attacked with her, she still would have died. But yeah, maybe. Maybe she wouldn't have. I'm just saying that as cope. That's rough, pal. All because I couldn't figure out in my head walking through woods distance. Rough. And that's a high quality picture of a Borororo. Yeah, not having her chapter 10, that's really sad because she's got defense. She's one of our only defense pair-ups. Oof. Why would you attack with Borrow? Just get defense dropped. Oh my goodness, he has sealed defense. Ah, yes. Okay, yeah, no, I am just stupid. That's 100% me just being completely stupid. Right. Now we have 0 high tackers for chapter 10, true. We're going to be under-deployed for chapter 10. Wonderful. Outplayed by God Quest yet again. Best game ever. True. No, that is just me being really, really stupid. That's me being really, really
サポー
stupid.
トします
Are we straight up under deploying on chapter 10? Pretty much. Unless I manage to somehow capture Hitaka, then we could do invasion, and then I do chapter 10 next stream and we get the cheesy, you get one free go on the prison. Let's get shelter on Silas. I really should have been pushing for shelter on Silas ASAP.
片付けちまおうぜ
Even Speedwinghere is better than 90% of FE players. 90% of FE players don't play Conquest, let alone Conquest with different random units they don't know.
取れたりしません
I wish more people did feel brave enough to stream Conquest though. It's really not that bad. You just need to have your wits about you a bit. Which I don't, but hey ho.
大丈夫よ
I'll have Aqua dies. So-called Fates fan pulls through the beginner trap and pulling the enemies at the front of chapter 9. Hey, what do you think I did in my Conquest Iron Man? When we got to the final chapter, I just moved Effie in and did exactly the same thing.
俺がつい
And
てる
I played Conquest like 20 odd times, and every time I tend to lose someone on that pull.
手合わせしよう
I don't like the whole, like, let's spend 50 turns going around the map for, like, here. The problem is most people only care to watch Conquest Lunatic and not casual playthroughs of it. That is true. It has a very specific audience. I wouldn't want to watch someone... Gotta be careful, those guys. Those guys catch me out as well. The Vantage is actually kind of spooky. Yeah, see? They're not. They're not free. This is our defense boon, Dragonstone Corrin. Okay, nice. Okay, Silas, I can't believe I'm only just noticing this now that we didn't do this. The Rat God! We get to see the Rat God animations. Go, my rats, go. I love the rat scroll. Yeah, I mean, like, Shelter is one of the most broken skills. Like, you should always try and rush it where you can. I was too focused on anatomaxing. Oh, never mind, I'm an idiot. That's also something that happens with these guys. The guard gauge. Oh well, it's Vantage for Cat Hannah. Radiant Dawn having so many game over conditions is bad game design, regardless of your Iron Man it's awful. Particularly for Iron Manning, it's really bad. Like Mr. I'm gonna do the whole gauntlet. Yeah, the real gauntlet is Radiant Dawn. Strength, speed, luck, res! Who needs a Borororo when you have the best character in Fates? Advantage, nice. And her personal skill! The best personal skill in the series. When unit attacks and defeats enemy, HP of adjacent enemies reduced by 20%. Very good skill. Procs all the time.
お気をつけて
I kind of want to give this to Sabaki.
さあ始めよう
Oh, he has the sword catcher! I forgot. We can actually use it. This is the first enemy that we can use it against.
よっ
Nice.
完璧完璧
Tomboy? Wait, what was Tomboy? Where? Where? Did someone say Tomboy? I wasn't reading. Oh, Hannah's skill. Wait, is it? Is it actually called Tomboy? Tomboy. Oh yeah, it is. Wow. Perfectionist is still perfectionist. Absolute protection. Friendship oath. That friendship oath sounds way better than whatever the normal one is. It's like what friend something. Hoshido capture. Mysterious charm. Little cheer. Oh, Sakura.
強そうですね
And then, of course, the very best skill in Fates. Desperate struggle. When under 50% HP, deal half damage received from sword, lance, axe attacks back at the enemy. Wow. Counter, but you have to be in basically death range for it to do anything. My behated. And sadly, counter kills and fates don't award XP. Which is why in Rev 2, my unit that I made, Tay, who was absolute peak, can't get any XP basically, because she doesn't have strength. She just has Azama's personal and counter. Alright, let's soak up the staves. My behated. Like, I love the idea of enfeeble staves, but the fact that you can just soak them like in the older games of Siege Tomes is pretty boring. I feel like they designed some skills and fates before they settled on everyone having 38 HP in endgame, maybe. HP in fates is super low, but you can't blame them. Like, after the abomination that was Awakening Juggernauting, they were trying their best. Oh yeah, I need to send someone up here. This is very important. This is a very, very important chest. Maybe we'll deal with these guys first. Now, normally, I would like to use Odin or someone, but we don't really have that, so I guess we'll just use Joker. The Joker, baby. Oh, no, I haven't soaked them up yet. Ah. Man, you can tell I've not streamed in a while. I'm losing my mind. He should be okay, even with an enfeeble, hopefully, unless he one-shots them. If he one-rounds them, we just lost Joker. Hey, good, they missed. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, he doesn't one-shot them. He's not even close. Little chair will protect the Jonkler. Maybe. It's definitely useful. Mozu and Borrow have fallen. Well, Mozu was a green unit that I wasn't even really planning on getting anyway. Let's not do that until we've got rid of the enfeeble. I like Hex Rod, but I wish it was an effect the last 10 turns or something. Yeah, it's too easy to just soak it and ignore it. Now, Hayato's chapter, it's pretty spooky. Because, like, the only way you can really soak it is by also face tanking entire swathes of enemies. Okay, now we can go up here for this while doing this. Now, you can get around it by, like, doing massive movements to get right in his face. So, can you open chest about lock touch? Oh. Chest key. Oh, chest key. It's scary on Hanoka's map too. Oh yeah, super scary. But yeah, if you get in combat range of a hexing staff user that has a weapon, they will always use the weapon. So you can do some really dangerous shenanigans where you like rush wherever the hexing user is and force them to attack you. On my Conquest Iron Man, that's what I did with Ninja Silas. We like rescued, no, we didn't rescue him, but we like dropped him off right in Hayato's face, and he just ate the horde of enemies. It was actually pretty peak. Enfeeble makes this chapter so much more of a slog. It means you have to wait turns that are just unnecessary turns. It doesn't really do much here, unfortunately. It should have been like a trap that you walked into or something, maybe. I don't know. That's the safe tile. Safe-ish. Yeah, Steel Naginata's not. I'm being impatient. You don't need to soak Enfeeble to feel skilled like me, really now. Enfeeble is so scary. It's so scary. Like, it's such a stat drop to everything, basically. Everything important. Okay, Jonkler level. Let's go. Magic, skill, luck, and res. Nice. Okay, there we go. Oh, I really want a Shining Bow. Little Sakura. The reason so the chapter isn't a slog. I mean, it's not that bad. You just hit end turn a few times, and by the time you've dealt with those archers, you kind of, you know, you've run out. The only person still debuffed is Orochi now. But yeah, this chapter can be a little low if you handle it safely, you know. You can rush in. If we hadn't lost a borrow, I might have done. Considering I'm basically just treating this as an Iron Man now, like, I may as well play as if it's an Iron Man. I can't resist. It's bad strats that create the slog. No, it's the good strat. The bad strat is going, oh, I'm enfeebled, I'm just gonna rush in anyway. That is not a master tactician move, my friend. It's good XP for Corrin, actually. We've been kind of ignoring her while we do other stuff. If this was FE6 instead of Enfeeble, it'd be only Savages for the stairs for 8 turns in a row. True. I think I prefer Enfeeble than that. Massively. I don't know how Robin does it and it works. Robin's just built differently. Is Robin the strongest character in the entire series comparatively to everything? We were talking about this the other day, me and a few people. I don't know. I was leaning into maybe. It's very possible. What was it we were comparing? Oh yeah, it was who was stronger in their own game. Robin or Wolf and Sedgar. Ike is better than Robin, bro. Yeah, so I hear. I have been informed of that on numerous occasions. Let's just get this on Chad Backy instead so he can fly on back. Very important chest. Freeze. Ah, there. No! They actually thought about it. I thought we were going to get another rescue. Lame. Because you start with rescue in Sakura's inventory, they swapped it. What? I mean, I'll still take another freeze. Freeze is awesome. I wanted another rescue, man. Okay, so how are we going to do this? This first initial pull isn't so bad, but the bit that comes after can be a bit rough. This is like an Effie moment. And I'll borrow our surrogate Effie. Rip. They might even ignore Hinata. Let's find out. I probably should have given a pair up, actually, thinking about it. I'm being rash. Seth is pretty busted. He might be stronger than Robin. Seth is obscenely strong. However, he's in Sacred Stone. So the thing with Seth is that, like, other characters and say, yeah, I should have paired him up. Other characters in Sacred Stones also can become monstrosities. But then you could argue that for Robin as well, I guess. Yeah, I guess in their respective games, Seth does just sweep the whole thing. It's a tough call, actually. I'm not too sure where I sit on that. What's that laugh? Rat God! Go! Go, my rats! Spread your pestilence! Oh. Well, that's not good. 0 defense. Oh dear. I'm on a mission of how many debuffs can I get at one. Wait, I've got to be a little careful here because we need to think about how we're actually blocking this because 12 defense. Oh no. I think I got a bit too hasty there with my rat god. We have such a severe lack of 1-2 range. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Seth sweeps, but you don't need him. Robin is necessary on Lunatic Plus. Ah! I know a certain someone that would disagree with that statement. If we do this, we get rid of the pair up. And we don't get debuffed, so Corrin should be fine. This is rough, actually. That's the problem with Conquest, is one miss can go very wrong very fast. Ideally, I would have Hinata here as well. I guess with just one. I mean, the ultimate ideal situation is we get rid of this archer, which we can actually do. Can we then put enough pair-ups on them that they're fine? Like this? This is better. Is it bad that I kind of want to use the lance just so I don't get weapon triangled? Like when those lance fighters come down. I can't miss though. It's a real issue with Conquest. Everything has to connect in the early game. The early game is really tight and it's very like carefully planned out and built. Which is why doing a challenge like this is something that appealed to me so much, because the game wasn't designed around having these characters at all. You know, the tools that you have in your hands are not what the developers intended. If that makes sense. Oh, that is so useful, actually. Nice. Okay. So the question is, do we even need to put him there? No. Like this? It's a lot of pair-ups. I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the bad thing where you pair up all your units. But we kind of have to for this pull. Strength, magic, skill, speed, luck, defense. Oh, Sakura. Rally luck. I kind of want to reclass her now. What is her base reclass? Pegasus Knight. Don't know if that's actually that useful. You can use Tsubaki to trade Silas the Lance. Oh, true. I should have done that. Oh, well. It's like an extra point or two of damage. It'll be fine. At least we get shelter. Blank level up in Fates is rare. Blank level up in Fates is super rare. Yeah. I have seen it before, but the chances of that are low. Really low. Like every stat growth has about 40 to 50. It's fine. He made up for it by getting shelter, which is like so turbo broken. Even on Gunter? Really? Yeah, I guess people usually like have a pretty high health stat. Oh, Japanese ROM just built different, I guess. Go my rats. Hit this time. Oh, it's not even a kill. I should have used the tiger. I just like the rat. But I'm maximizing XP by chipping. Why is Shelter turbo broken? It's such a useful skill. It's Rescue. It's GBA Rescue, which is one of the strongest mechanics that has ever existed in the series. Shelter is so broken. You can like attack with units and then pull them to safety behind you. And you could also do dance resetting, yeah, with Azura. So what you do is you like Shelter transfer Azura. I did it in the Rev draft race on the final chapter. It was like the only time I did it, which is kind of funny because it's such a strong, useful skill. But it was crucial for my 2-turn clear of an Ankos. The Bolt Naginata's in the reinforcements, right? Oh, 3k gold, nice. I'm just being greedy here. I should have probably separated out Karin and Hinata, actually. Now, do we try and bring Azura down? I still don't really know, despite playing this game so many times, how the reinforcements work. Because I've had it before where I brought Azura down and she's fine and nothing happens. And I've had it other times where I brought Azura down and they all spawn and insta-murder her. So, I don't know. Hey, Tiger it is. It's when you enter a certain area. Yeah, I know. I just don't know it off the top of my head. I think if you really hug the wall with her, it's the way to do it. And it is nice to have Azura. But yeah, I'm not going to fool with it. We'll edge. We'll edge. We'll edge together. No, I'll edge her down and we'll move across. And if worse comes to worst, we'll just rescue her. Because it is super useful to have her for the reinforcement section. Can you just... like, recover, Hinata? This is what I was saying about his speed. Wow, the Forge is actually worse than just the regular Katana. Rip. I think it triggers in the upper area. Yeah, it's usually that juicy little shrine maiden just sitting there saying, please kill me for XP, and then you get blasted in the face. You get you get absolutely ruined. Nice. Take the edge for the face petting, yeah. Well, the face petting was a death sign for Bora, sadly. It sealed her Fire Emblem fates. Alright. Okay. Let's just take this opportunity to heal. Let the debuffs, go down a bit. Because this is the rough part. Normally, Effie's here. We do have Hinata instead, which probably, to be fair, with his stats, non-debuffed is just as good, really. And the best part is, he actually has weapon triangle. I'm just a bit scared of the Bolt Naginata. It's going to absolutely rinse him. So let me remember how this works. It has been a while since I played Conquest. It's 2 sword users here, 3 archers here, and 4 lance fighters here. And one of them has a magic weapon, right? And we can always do the Dragon Vein, which I never do. This might be an opportunity to actually use it. What's your Corrin's class? Wyvern. I was going to potentially do Wyvern Hinata after a bit of Oni Savage Axe rank and just being a general useful bulky boy. Do I start moving Azura down? Oh, it's scary. Hannah should just one-shot archers. I hope she does. I really hope she does. And we might be able to block. I forget how far the lance users can come down. I think it is actually quite far. Oh, we have Rally Luck now. I should be using that. I wish he'd picked up a little more speed when he was still a samurai. Watching you play this makes me want to play it too, but I gotta finish Shadow Dragon in Fates first. Shadow Dragon in Fates is my favorite hack, genuinely. I had so much fun with playing that. I think I like Shadow Dragon a lot, and I don't think I'm gonna play Shadow Dragon again because of it. Like, next time I want to play Shadow Dragon, I am going to probably just play Shadow Dragon in Fates. Okay, let's try and get a little more. Yes, Rat God, there we go. I will make her good. She will be useful. I don't care if she's slow as a snail. Peak design, Orochi. All magic, no speed. Did you ever play around with the generics in SD Fates? No, I'd love to. Okay, look.
援護するわ
I think it might be Azurova.
まだまだついているよし行くよ
And even though he's got a terrible bronze weapon, so he doesn't instantly murder Aqua. I finished Berwick yesterday after a 9.5-hour stream for the finale, so I have Project Slot 3. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, actually. I was talking about how you did that. I just dropped in every few hours just to see how it was going. You didn't move much. You were in that square room for quite a few hours. But yeah, no, it's hype that you beat it, man. Like, a lot of people said that you wouldn't, right? They said you wouldn't be able to. They didn't believe. Yeah, I'm bringing Aqua down.
厄介ね
We're doing it. If they spawn, they spawn. We'll just rescue her. Okay, so that's fine. That's actually made this a lot easier.
手合わせしよう
Tsubaki, I guess, will go up there and trigger them. Because he can just fly down. I lost over half the cast and didn't even have enough units to fill deployment slots. Since I didn't recruit any mercs. Ooh. Chaos is a tough bow. Oh, Jack Garland's in Berwick Saga, is he? HP, magic skill. Okay. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. I'm not sure I'd call that a roll, Sabaki, but hey, we'll take it. He did have a really good level up before. Okay, last chance to position people where we might want them. Let's get Little Miss Rat God out the way so she can go anywhere. Hannah with a dance should take out 2 of the archers. I think we're in a relatively good position here. Okay. Please say you one-shot. Thank you. But it's only just, to be fair. Actually, before doing this, I should mark out the Bolt Naginata, because he's the really, really, really scary one. Faye is unironically female Jack Garland. She literally says, I need to say kill Chaos. Peak. I'm gonna assume the Shinrai Naginata is the Bolt Naginata. Magic weapon. Oh, that's a big range. Yeah, it always catches me off guard. And then the reverse Naginata. Okay. That's fine. Well, it's not that fine, because I wanted to use Hinata. I probably still can, to be fair. Tsubaki can fly out of range. We might be able, if we're careful how we position, we might not have to deal with these guys at all on the first turn, which would be nice. Wow, Hinata. Okay. You need to forge her a Hana Katana. We do. We do. Once I have more gold, I just need to hold on to a few K at the moment, because we're going to have to tonic so much for Chapter 10, I feel like. Chapter 10 is going to be brutal. There we go. What a pair. Wasn't Hannah meant to be a bad unit? Yeah, apparently so. Now do you understand where I'm coming from? So basically, Hannah is a character that comes in. She's a female sword fighter with low starting bases, which, you know, usually is very bad. But she has like 60% strength and 70% speed. And she appears at the start of the games. Hannah is a really good unit if you just feed her a little bit. She's an S. She's basically an S that you get in Chapter 3. She doubles when characters usually can't. She has a really good class for pair up because she gives up to 4 or 5 points of speed at like C rank. She's very good. She's an excellent mother. Oh, I did not calculate that. Oh well. I think we're fine. I think we're completely fine.
わらもついている
Having Tsubaki able to fly out of there is really useful. Hero Hannah is where it's at. Is it now? I mean, she can make some pretty good reclasses. But yeah, Samurai is just such a good class. Samurai is an amazing class. Vantage, able to build up guard gauge with Astra. Magic skill and res. I mean, that's how Mangs managed to solo Rev with her, is he just turned her into mini Ryoma. She actually levels better than Ryoma, which is kind of funny. Like, Ryoma, a fully charged up Ryoma, Hannah actually beats him. The only reason why he's better is because of his personal sword. But like, just in raw stats, he's better. Which is very funny. But the character that everyone says is she's terrible. Elitists labeled her as a bad unit because Ryoma exists. I hate the concept of, oh, because a unit in the same class arrives better later that's better. It's the same people that say Baruka is bad because Camilla exists. Why would you not want two of that very good unit, you know? It's something that always irritates me. Anyway, I need to pay vague attention here. If we put Sakura here for her bonus... Wait, does she automatically rally luck when you press wait, or did I press rally luck there without paying attention? We can actually eat some of these guys, get a little chunk of damage on them without the Bolt Naginata. Wait, no, with the Bolt Naginata. No, never mind. Man, being able to do this without having to eat any of those guys on the first turn is actually pretty nice. That's not always the case in Conquest. I find that sometimes you have to kind of deal with both fronts at once. But that was actually really smooth. HP, strength, magic, luck, and defense. That actually worked out like perfectly. Ah. Because that pull can be spooky. Alright, let's figure out who wants XP where. I once did a retainer-only run of Birthright Lunatic, and Hannah was amazing. Yeah. Hannah is a good unit, and she's good in Rev as well. It just... I think the problem is people have certain play styles, and if their play style doesn't involve doing things like, hey, let's use certain mechanics to give these kind of weaker units at the start a good head start, then yeah, they're going to think they're bad. I think the main reason people think that Hannah is so bad in Rev is because they don't know how to manipulate things like tonics and pair-ups to make her do damage. So they're just like, oh, this character does like 3 damage, how am I meant to train her? Like, when I did that Rev video, most of it was tongue-in-cheek, I was kind of messing around. But there were people unironically like, oh, you have to do all that. And it's like, what? Interact with the game? Yes. Not just press attack or wait. No, everyone wants to build a unit, and that's the problem with the tier list, I feel. Yeah. That's the problem with tier list, full stop. Oh my goodness, Jonkler, that is fantastic. You think Sade and Kent are overrated? Who thinks Sade and Kent are overrated? That's a whole different conversation. Okay, that Bolt guy has to go. You're one of our safer bets with a dance. Yeah. My face when I have to use strategy in my strategy RPG. I know, right? I know. And arguably Rev, despite being an easier game on the whole, demands more of it just by the nature of its gimmick maps. Like, Conquest obviously requires a lot more strategy, a lot more skill. But Rev involves, particularly the early game, more like intricate knowledge of Fates and how to manipulate it. And then you snowball out of control and Rev is an easy game, but you know. Raimo or his personal weapon? His personal weapon is definitely most of what makes him so good. 1/2 range sword that gives him +5 strength? Like, are you kidding me? It's crazy. Astra at base, so he can instantly fill up guard gauges in 1 turn if he procs it. What were they thinking? Funnily enough, though, not so hot in Rev. He's still good in Rev, but he is nowhere near the monster that he is in Birthright. Remember when Mangs did Rev Iron Man and he just like put Ryoma into a big crowd of enemies? He was just like, oh, now I've got Ryoma. I think it was like the first map he had Ryoma. He's like, oh, now we have Ryoma, game over. And then Ryoma just instantly died.
落ち着いてね
That was so peak. Oh, that was so funny. I love that so
戦う
much.
しかない
Okay, we'll see if we can capture him. I don't think we're going to be able to capture Hitaka. I feel like Orochi is just, her skill is so low. She's weapon triangled. What's her hit rate going to be? She does have the Rat God, which does have pretty high hit chance, but we'll see.
気を抜くでないぞ
I think our chances of capturing him are going to be super low. He has the Stufra Naginata. The Steel Throw Naginata, I guess, is what that... What was it normally called? It's an enemy-only weapon, isn't it? Which is so sad, because it's so broken.
強そうですね
Imagine if you got one. Rat God will carry trust. The Rat God is a bronze tome, basically. It's
サポートする
weaker than fire.
俺も行くよ
But it's very accurate, and you can't be crit. Well, you can, but it's got good crit avoid. Yeah, 10 crit avoid, which is super nice. That's more than enough for anything that isn't a critical
厄
weapon.
介ね
行ってらっしゃいませ
It was worse. Mangs paid up Roma and Xander thinking they'd be unstoppable. I know! That was it! That was it, wasn't it? It was Ryoma with Xander as a backpack, and he was like, "Huh, who can stop me now? GG!" And then they just instantly died the first turn of combat that he tried to put them in. The Rat God is a 50% capture chance that if she misses, she gets one shot. And we have to get him down to 7 health. Just put Odin next to him for Heartseeker. Exactly.
頑張れ
No Heartseeker as Wrath. How do you fare, Mr. Bolt? Look, this is our... Oh, he is still deep.
よーし行くぜ
Let's get Azura in the middle just to get some healing on everyone. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do. I don't know if it's even worth trying to capture him. Is the coin flip worth it? Like, we won't have him for Chapter 10 unless we do Invasion 1. Hello, can you stop being debuffed, please? Thank you.
死ぬんじゃねえぞ
Woof. I should have tonicked him up. I mean,
サポートします
with the Jonkler debuff. Ooh. Taka's pretty scary, man.
来たわね
Oof. He one-shots Hannah, no!
大丈夫
Well, he doesn't with the Norian sword. HP tonic, pair up, and Sakura buff. With a HP tonic, she would still be one-shot, which is so funny. Normally, you have Niles here, who has weapon triangle because he's a bow user. But having a magic user instead makes this... Oh. Oh, he's so good, though. He's so useful. The thing is, if he didn't one-shot her, we could at least dance, and then it would be 250%. I'd actually kind of go for that. I don't know. Let's have a look. He will be debuffed, so it'll be slightly higher. It'll be like 54% or something. Can Corin get in before I start doing this? I just want to make sure everyone can surround him and actually hit him. Yeah.
腕前拝見
Alright, let's do it. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. She lives that with Hinata pair up?
やっちまおうぜ
That's a good point, actually. Hinata pair up is 4, I think. No, you might be right. You might be right. Oh, that doesn't actually... never mind, it doesn't affect his skill or speed or anything. So it was how much? She would need 6. No, she would need 7. It's a rotch over. I think we just kill him.
行きますよ
Dragonstone Gaming, do not miss. Oh my goodness. This is horrifying. Heartseeker. This guy is balanced around you having 2 Heartseeker units. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Aqua Dance makes Orochi more accurate, does it? I thought you have to have special dance for that, don't you? I don't have special dance. Special dance is like level 10 or 15 skill. This isn't a grinded Aqua. I don't do the taint with Aqua where in the tutorial you get her to like level 20. Wait! What? Why is it now so much less? I can do this. We can at least gamble this, okay. So Sakura ability, rally. Wait a second. The Rat God 48%. The Rat God 48%. Let's go. Come on. Go, my rats. Spread your pestilence. Oh, come on, man. We technically do have a dance. Jackpot, jackpot. We technically do have a dance. Oh dear. She wouldn't miss 2 in a row, right? Surely she wouldn't miss 2 in a row. How much trouble are we in for chapter 10 without her on the flame orb? Can we even kill him now? Wow. Chapter 10's near impossible now. Oh, how sad. I really wanted to use Orochi. Where is she? That's why you never gamble, my friends. Never gamble. Unless it's for content. Well, I like, we might have to early promote someone for chapter 10, I think. Parallel seal. Hinata's Rinka at home, I guess. Rinka would be 5 times better than he currently is. And that means we don't capture for the rest of the run. Oh dear. I love Fates capture. I just wish that it wasn't tied to 1 unit. Do we recruit? Can we even get it yet? Where is it? No. No, you start with it, don't you? Or do you? What's that thing where you can get the really bad units? No, this is the museum. Oh my goodness, Black Bart. Sorry, you sent so many that I could not see. Holy. Black Master, 10 gift memberships. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. 10 gift memberships after doing the double coin flip, Orochi. Oh boy. What I was trying to say is, do we try and get those cope units? But I don't think we can even get them yet. You know, the ones that have like 4 strength. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's unlocked later. Base convo not translated? I don't think so. I think some of it is, but not all of it. Can we face touch? No. Oh dear. Hinata isn't quite in the state I was hoping for at this point. Jua and Miyabi will save the run. Yeah, there you go. Woof. I shouldn't have gambled that. Do we class change Sakura is the question. We're not going to get much out of her being there of an E rank Bronze Lance, though. My only concern is we just don't have many units that are actually going to do anything. Yeah, it is probably got to be the Joker, baby. How are we beating Chapter 10? I don't know how we were going to do it without losing the units, you know? The thing is this even that great? It means we don't have debuff and we don't have any 2 range at all. I don't think this is actually that good. He's our only 2 range unit. I don't think it's that good. I've never been crazy about the whole Great Knight Jacob is the best thing since sliced bread, honestly. It's alright. It's okay. You get good skills. You get like shelter and stuff, but we're not going to get that just reclassing him now, are we? We could just promote Silas. That would probably be a really big help. Great Knight Jacob is overrated, but I think the stat boost is useful. It is, but then there's also the drop from having to use terrible bronze weapon. How are we going to do this? So... at least we'll get Setsuna and his armor. Blacksmith Hinata early promote? Not really sure what that would do for us. They'd probably just ignore him for the most part. Swordmaster Hannah. She will just surely guard gauge the whole chapter. Can you buy Javelin? Yeah, I could. That gives us some form of 2 range. Only Chieftain Hinata on the Flame Orb. Now you're speaking my language. Not having the Flame Orb is rough. Really rough. That Flame Orb makes those 4 people that go by the... what's it called? The Jewel Club house. Much easier. Much, much easier. Oh, Sabaki. Yeah, Sabaki can get one as well. Now the thing is, how much is a Javelin actually going to do to the Oni Savage fest that is Chapter 10? Probably not much, hey. And how are we going to deal with those archers? Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Tell you what, though. Tell you what. There's no way I can go into this, like, fried. I've not had dinner or anything. I might just call it here and we'll figure it out next time. We'll figure it out. We'll try and figure it out. It gives me time to think about it. I think what will probably happen is a promotion on Silas. I'd guess. See you next year. No, now that I've got this, I've got some in the stream. I am away this weekend though for a wedding, so it'll be during the week. Setsuna will probably actually deal with the flies. I wish we had Mozu. Unironically, if I hadn't just let Mozu die as a green unit, I'd swap her into an archer now, because she is super useful. Just to like an instant reclass can pick off Pegasi. We'll stream Shadow Dragon and Fates again tomorrow. Well, I'm glad that I've got you hyped about Fate. It's a very fun game. It's my favorite one in the franchise. 10 years later, we'll see Conquest again. No, I'm back now. I had my extended break from streaming. I'm back. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much to all the super generous people, the memberships and stuff. And I will see you soon. I'll see you soon.